Hey everybody, I'm Jelani, and I will be your moderator for tonight. Thank you so much for coming. We are so excited because this is our fall spectacular. This is our show and tell for this fall season. And like I said, I'm really excited to be here. Super nervous, but everything is everything. So glad you guys could make it. We also have, of course, my partner in crime, the guy that helps me do this, the guy that makes it all happen, the talent. We have Brooksy.
What's up?
What's up, Bane? Good to see you.
Yeah.
You excited for this lovely live stream? You don't have to come to my house and do videos today or anything.
You know it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, super excited for you to be here as well. And of course, we have special guests. The regular people. We got some newbies. We're going to show some newbies first. The first coming to the stage is a guy that I met through the PCP Army. This is one of my good friends. Now he's one of my best friends. He's awesome. He's a great guy. We're going to bring in John Castle. I can never say your last name, so I'm going to call you Spilio. Woo! That's right, brother.
All right.
Yeah, dude. It's good to see you.
Man, no, man. Thank you for that intro. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. You do a show called Castle's Corner.
Castle's Corner on the EXP, and hopefully it will go worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
That's right, sir. West Side.
But thank you for having me. This is a special treat for me. So thanks.
Good deal, man. I'm so glad you're here. And of course, I'm gonna bring in another superstar. This is his debut as well. He's done some things in the toy industry. He's worked at a comic book store. He's done a lot of things. He's a really good friend as well. I'm glad he was able to come and talk to us about his toys that he never takes out of the box. Here he is, the one and only, the Tony Hitman Horton.
Woohoo!
How's it going, guys?
Hey,
yeah, dude. Glad you're here as well. Are you pumped for this lovely show that we're doing?
Oh, yeah, I am, man. I'm stoked for it. Looking forward to it. It's been a long time coming.
Absolutely. Speaking of long time coming, every time I left him out of a stream one time on accident. It was a total accident, but I'm making up for it totally times because I'm bringing him in every chance I get. That is my good buddy from his own YouTube channel. Check his YouTube channel out. It is Soundwave 8084.
How you doing? I don't think I'm gonna match y'all's energy. Y'all are. I'm just.
You and Brooks are on par. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I spent 3 hours trying to fix my dishwasher, and I didn't succeed. So.
It's hot out here for a pimp, man, when you're trying to save the money for the rent. What can I say? Yep, and last but not least, this is another newbie, but he's last because he came in last, basically. So glad he could make it. We're gonna bring in Huggy from Huggy Bear's Toy Shop. Huggy's Toy Shop.
How's it going, guys?
What's going on, bro?
I'm not that new. I've done videos with you before.
You've done videos with me before. This is your first live stream, along with Tony and along with Spilio.
Okay, that's fair.
Jelani and Brooks are popping a lot of cherries tonight.
That's right. That's right. That's what we do around here. We pop cherries. And we talk about toys. This is the toy channel version of Pop Culture Philosophers because we branched out and had our own toy channel. We did a whole bunch of other fun things together. And this time, we're going to have our own live stream. We're going to do our own thing. So this, of course, is our top five figures that we like for this year. These are figures that came out this year, or it could be a mixture of some things. But I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, dog. It's going to be really wild. We're going to start around the panel and talk about our figures. Of course, I want to get a little bit more housekeeping out of the way. First, we were nominated for a CBC award. Thank you guys so much for that. Please vote for us at cbcawards.org. We are in the best statue and toy review. We're up against some stiff competition, so let people know that we're doing stuff, y'all. always doing things. So yeah, we're super excited about that. And second, of course, we have a video up for the Batman Batman the classic TV series figure, the Adam West. Yeah, that bad boy right there with the bendy wire cape. I love it. Brooks loves it. We have a video. Please watch it. It's on our channel. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. So yeah, we're gonna get started without further ado. It's gonna be really easy. Like I said, guys, you're gonna show one figure and go around the panel, and we're gonna do the same thing until we get done. And then we're gonna have a brief Q&A. So if you guys have your friends, ask us questions, see how everything is. I'll try to work with this chat. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat. Seth is in there.
Hey, that's my son.
Hey, Seth. Thanks for watching, dude. Appreciate you. And then also, woo! Yes, so always fun and exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell your friends, even in the replay. Hey, replay this. Oh, Jay is there. Gonna say hi.
Jay.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Man, for life. For life. Thank you, sir. All right, so we'll start with Brooks. Brooks, tell me, first of all, show me your first figure and show us what you got.
Well, I figure, like, you know, I've tried to, like, in my selection, like, cover, like, all the bases, and, like, you know, so I had to have a legend, like, so I was like, which Marvel legend do I think stood out the most for me this year? I think it's probably this guy right here.
Angel.
Oh, nice.
Angel.
That is a nice figure.
Oh, I love Angel.
Because of these wings, bro. These wings. Like, you got
Yeah.
all these hinges. Like, Angel, this is a figure, like, I had, like, the original Legends Angel, but he had, like, those giant, clunky, like, single-piece wings.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, he's kind of, like, he was hard to stand. But this guy, like, you know, he's easy to stand. You can have him, like, you can have him fold the wings up, like, you know, you can have him spread out. Like, just really nice. Like, I was really glad that they came out with this guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
He is amazing.
So he's
he's
got
got a
a
blue
well,
suit one now, too, though.
he's
like
well
X-Men
balanced with
suit.
weight distribution from the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's
like,
got big old feet.
yeah, he's pretty easy to balance. Like, so, yeah. I think out of all the Legends, he's the one, like, I was most pleased with. And, like, the Legends have been doing some pretty cool stuff. Like, they've been doing the 80th anniversary stuff with the Wolverine 2-packs and everything. But so far this year, that guy was my favorite.
Cool. I'll love to hear it, man. Thank you for sharing. All right. Now, Spilio, it is your turn.
Woohoo!
Now,
Okay.
man, show us what you got.
I'm going to cheat a little. I'm sorry. Okay. But everybody knows who's my favorite guy. All right.
Yeah.
So I have
Me.
to everybody knows who's my second favorite guy.
Robbie?
Is-
Oh.
Everybody knows. No. Okay. So of course I had to get the Punisher with Jigsaw, but not just that. I had to get
Nice.
the
You
second.
got both of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
I saw these at my store, so I had to get them, and they're from 2006. So
Yeah.
I told
the
people
face off.
before we talked, you know, my store that I work for, or whatever, that we got a huge amount of Marvel Legends, so you might see some tonight, but. But of course, the Punisher have to be my first show.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That was very, very nice. Now, of course, you got me this lovely bird that from the Giant Man. I am very excited to own this. She's one of my favorite characters. This is one of the better, like, Marvel Legend female bodies.
Yeah, that really was.
She really like stood out. I'm just showing it off because you got it, Spilio, for free for me. I was gonna pay for this, and you totally came through, dude.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. I love that
Absolute
costume
crap.
too. that was my favorite costume of her. I wish they would go back to it. But
I do too. But say la vie. We're gonna have what we have.
Yes.
Wanna womp. Jay's out there saying you're a Punisher fan.
It's almost like saying Jay is a Superman fan. A little bit.
Oh well, it is what it is. All right, Tony, it's your turn, man. Once again, show us your first one. Show us what you got.
Well, the first one that I have is
In the box.
in the box. Yes,
Always in the box.
it is the Abyss Knight from, I think that's Demon Flame Studios from 5K Toys. They dropped a third-party release on the figure that's not Death from Darksiders. And this thing is sick.
Holy crap! I love
And you opened it.
that face.
I had to.
Amazing.
That looks awesome. I like the detail.
Craftsmanship on this thing is ridiculous, dude.
How heavy is that?
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid, man. It's pretty durable. It's got cloth goods with it. If you're familiar with Amazing Yamaguchi or Revoltech, that's the type of articulation that you're dealing with the joints in this figure. Let's see if I can get that in there.
Yeah, it does look good. Very detailed.
And the weapons that it comes with is, and the hands accessories and everything is just totally ridiculous. I'm actually glad that I opened it up.
Really? You're glad you opened the figure? Huh?
I mean, just
Imagine that happening.
Yeah.
the detail in that.
It looks so good. He can hold it though?
Yes, he can hold it.
Nice.
Each one comes in a special hilt. So when I ordered this back when they had them up for pre-order, they gave you that, and these were the early bird specials that came with it when you pre-ordered it. So not only did you get the scythe, you got these two additional ones.
Oh wow.
And you see that glow?
Yeah.
That's from the light passing through it.
That is so cool. Wow, I am glad you opened that figure.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, dude. And from Darksiders, which not bad. Not bad at all.
Yep. Third party company, Demon Flame Studios, and these are the nibs that came with it to go onto it. He's got an additional head, extra set of hands. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm digging that guy.
Well, I dig it too, man. That looks pretty cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah, dude. All right, we got some feedback. Who got the feedback coming?
1, 2, 3.
From where?
Don't matter. Don't matter. Long we fix it. Y'all be good. Well, of course, speaking of feedback, because my segues are terrible, we're gonna bring in Soundwave 8084. So tell me, show us what you got.
Well, first I'm gonna say is my power is starting to flicker here, so I might disappear.
All right. If you disappear, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize I had to buy the figure this year. I hadn't, too much money to buy too much. So I did get this year, but it came out like 20-something years ago or 19 years ago. I got Bad News Brown.
That's awesome.
I like the old school wrestling, and Mattel doesn't. I guess they don't have the rights to make this guy or something, but there's so many characters from the 80s, early 90s they need to make. They're not making. I wanted a Bad News to go with my others. I don't know how well he'll scale with Mattel, but I had to get a Bad News Brown. He was always one of my favorites back in the day.
Oh yeah, dude.
He was like the early version of Stone Cold. If they just let him go,
Yeah.
badass.
Vince won't let you do that.
Black trunks, black boots. Just go out there,
Nice.
do whatever he wants. That's
Yes,
what I
sir.
got.
Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, man. And next we got Huggy. Dude, show us what you got.
That sounds super creepy. But I have a McFarlane Eddie Iron Maiden trooper.
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta go with my favorite mascot for my favorite song.
Fair enough. Fair
Run
enough.
to the hills.
How
What?
Run to the hills.
Oh, that's a good song too. Don't get me wrong. This is my favorite.
Oh, okay. Does he have any like other weapons?
No, just comes with a flag. He's got a sword. Backpack comes off. He's got a fair amount of articulation in him too, but
And just
for the figure.
And just for those who aren't familiar with Iron Maiden, what song is that from? That figure? What does he represent?
The Trooper.
The Trooper.
Yeah.
All right.
I forget what the song is actually about. I think it's like one of the a charge during like one of the Crimean Wars, not Crimean, Germanic Wars before World War One.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, they do a lot of history. It's like
Yeah.
the boomer version of Sabaton.
Oh, okay. I have no clue what that is, but all right. I'm so glad though you brought it out. I do like that figure because I kept seeing it at the Deep, and it looks cool.
It is
Very cool.
I mean, it's not super cool, but I don't buy it for it to be super cool for anybody else.
That's right.
Cool to you. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right. That's the way we do it here, dude. All right. So I guess it's my turn. So I guess I better put something out.
Yeah, put out.
That's right. I'm going to show you what I got. So I guess we will go first with my YOLO part.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
And my Optimus, which I'll drop. They're together. These are my favorite, like, non-transforming Transformers. There's something about these that like changed my life. They're easy. They're reasonably priced. We did review on both of them. I love them so. Their articulation is like flawless. Other than
They're
the fact
pretty
that
solid.
they transform. It's the paintwork is fantastic. I love Optimus. He is the Optimus Prime for my childhood. He has a magnet where he lights up, which his eyes light up. I think that I kept it in this one. So he does cool things. And the Megatron eyes light up too, but I'm not paying $5 for a battery. Ridiculous. Plus you need another $5 for the cannon that shoots out. That's also ridiculous. Those are my downsides for this thing. But
in the pocket a big battery.
Yeah, you gotta get a big battery.
Now, do those stands come with them?
Yeah. It's pretty much the stands. Everything that you see here comes with this figure. It comes with alternate faces. It comes with the key. I forgot what the key is for. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff. It's freaking awesome. And I love the fact that we get these. Plus, there's a Starscream and there's a Nemesis Prime on the website. It's YOLO Park. These are YOLO Park figures. So I really love them. That's my number ones. They're together because they're basically the same company. And I want to show them off together. So I cheated a little bit as well, Spilio. I cheated a little bit.
If you hear someone in your house tonight, that's me coming to take them.
Yep, fair enough.
I know where you live.
I know.
They're pretty solid too, dude.
Yeah.
I've been wanting them. I just haven't dropped the money for them.
Pull that trigger, dude.
I need to. When I get when I get paid,
They're
I
like
have to get
$49.99 a piece, and it's across the board. Like they ship them, and like as soon as you get them, they're really cool. I really like them.
I had the old Flame Toys or whatever it was, and you do the model kits. You get them like Hobby Lobby and stuff. That thing took me 2.5 hours to put together. You gotta glue some pieces. Each little finger you gotta put on there separately.
That's a true model kit.
I'm not good with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, me either. This doesn't have that. It's basically segmented in large pieces. So
I've seen the videos.
Yeah, all you do is take it out and pop it in, and I don't even call it a model kit. I call it like an action figure with extra steps. That's basically what it is. So it's about that simple. But they're so cool.
Have any of you guys started to see the Transformers 1 YOLO parks? They're starting to advertise those now too.
Yeah, I've seen those.
No, I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
That Megatron looks sick.
Yeah, I am really a fan. Sick. Definitely a fan.
Yeah, all right. From a movie, I was like, nah, maybe.
Yeah, but we'll see. I might end up getting those too, but everything's so expensive. Oh God, it's just crazy, man. I got so much stuff on pre-order. I have so much stuff like at our store, The Deep, that I need to buy. I have credit card debt. It's crazy. Good times. So yeah, we're gonna go on round 2 of our show and tell. Brooksy, you're of course next. Once again, show us what you got.
If anyone's been paying attention, you'll know that a series that I've been really fond of lately is Turtles of Grayskull. So like, if I have to pick out one Turtles of Grayskull figure I came out this week that was like head and shoulder, well, not exactly head and shoulders above the rest, but it would be at the top. I think it would be Merman.
Yeah.
The Merman is fucking great. Like, I love the coloring on him. He's one of the mutated ones, of course. He's got that like translucent, like blue. He's got the tail, but you can switch it out. He's also got a pair of legs you can put on. Comes with a trident and a sword. Like, he's just so great, man. I love, like, the gold.
He is worth the time and effort. Yeah, he's so awesome.
Yeah, his red eyes.
Better than the original Merman to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I have him like leading a legion of like regular mermans. He's like
King Merman.
But yeah, like even like especially the exclusive, which he's an exclusive. I can't remember if he's a Target or a Walmart exclusive. I think he's a Walmart. Right?
I think he's Walmart.
Yeah,
I think he's Walmart. I can't remember. No, he's Target. He's Target.
He's a Target. Okay.
That's a Target exclusive. Yeah. He's awesome. They've
been really doing good with the exclusives, I think. Like,
hey,
what up?
That's my friend since we've been in kindergarten.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna say what year, okay? But
yeah, how was the Vietnam War? How did that change your life?
You know what? You can go fuck yourself.
Okay? Later, man. Later. Wait your freaking turn. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Brooksy, for showing that. And of course, thank you, Luis, for being here.
Love you, Louis.
Yeah, Louis. Sorry, Louis. Thank you for being here. Tell your friends. And of course, I wanna do this real quick because I'm evil. I'm gonna do a one-upsmanship. I gotta show you my freaking Merman on Storm the horse with my Aquaman because he killed Aquaman and took his ride.
Oh, all the colors and everything coordinate with that. That's what makes it even. It's so sick.
I can't believe this was a thing that happened, and I was like, it was serendipitous because I found this Storm, and I was like, I want this Storm to be my horsey for Aquaman, and then I found this Merman, and I was like, no. This is perfect. This is
a great way to display that would be suspended animation. Have that Joker floating in the air somehow.
Yeah. Eventually I could, but I can't put holes in my ceilings or walls.
Sure you can. But you can do whatever you want.
That's right. You really are. That's right. I do. All right. Mr. Castle, show us what you got.
All right. This is a little setup. So, everybody. All right. So who's the singer of that? Who's the singer?
That is Mercury.
Queen.
There we go. There we go.
Freddie
Mercury.
Ready.
This is probably I wish I knew I would take these out of the boxes. Next time I will. But this guy is probably the best singer ever. And I would fight anybody who says he's not. Okay.
Fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, this was of course NECA back in it doesn't say. Anyway, but no, I think this was last year. I think this is last year that came out. So I know NECA did an earlier one in his white jacket that he had, but this one is just new, and I love the guy, Freddie, love you. So
he's the one.
He is.
I understand, dude. Very nice, very nice. Thank you very much, Mr. Campbell. All right, and going over to Tony, of course, on his round 2.
Right.
Show us what you got.
I've got this from 5K Toys. It is the Black Volatile Ghost figure. Comes in like this mock-up looking kind of coffin type.
Okay. He's in the box, so I can't see it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna open it.
You're gonna open it now?
Yeah.
In front of us all?
He comes with this huge battle axe, multiple hands, a stand, a bandolier, and as you can see, he's got a general's head and he's got a troop head that you can build out with this. He comes with the bow staff and a bandolier belt. So if you take this top off of this guy.
Oh, wow.
That's how he's laid out.
Nice. We are having a live unboxing. Tony is having an aneurysm as we speak.
Yeah, I am, man. I'm on a scale of 1 to 10. This is a 11.
Tony, did you take your medication, old man?
This is an 11.
Y'all have to realize Tony doesn't open figures.
I don't.
I don't. Guy. Once he buys it, it stays in that box until it's sold again.
The instructions for the figure. The base is at the bottom of the figure and the stand.
Where'd you get it, Tony?
5K Toys.
Okay.
All right. So somebody put a link to 5K Toys in there because he's going to be talking about 5K Toys all night.
Yeah, I mean that's where a lot of my money's been going with third-party action figures.
Fresh Money Fiction.
That's right. It's a live unboxing. I can't believe it. I'm honestly on bated breath.
I told myself I'm going to pass out, but
he's about to.
Yeah.
I mean, if you pass out, it'd be funny as hell. We just saw your Venom picture the whole time.
It feels like it.
Like, well, Tony's out.
This is a real durable soft goods figure right here.
Oh, wow.
Articulation is solid on it. It's got a hoodie on the back of it.
So it's like a shirt and a pants or cloth?
Yeah. The whole, everything from here down, the belt. I mean,
that's not bad.
It's freaking awesome.
Shoot. I'd never heard of it.
No, me either.
Yeah, this is like a new one for me.
Yep.
I had no clue that they were making those.
Yeah, it's an awesome troop builder. I can tell you that.
Good Lord. How much is it to troop build? I'm pretty sure.
So this guy runs, I think, $60.
Yeah. I troop build the shit out of that.
Everything that you're getting with it is it's ridiculous, dude. It's just ridiculous.
All right.
That's the one blade. Well, you get two blades.
Nice.
There's no such thing as two blades. There's only one, the original.
Blade!
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
There's only one blade.
There's only one blade.
That's right.
And like I said, all of this is on this nice little sponge tray. So everything goes back into this little tray.
See? You could open that one.
You've
I'm
got
so glad you could open
the
that
three
one.
set of hands,
That's
the
cool.
belt, the actual blade that's in there. I'm beside myself with this thing.
Good. I want you to be
Please
beside
with it.
yourself.
But it's gonna go back in the box before I have a stroke.
You'll be fine. Don't lose the pieces. That's all I ask.
That's not gonna happen.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't pour water on it either. I don't want you to mess it up.
I'm proud of myself. I didn't faint.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you broke your fears on this show to open live boxes. It makes me feel good inside. I have no clue. Now you got to buy another one.
Ooh, you know it. You know it.
Troop builder.
You know it.
Exactly, dude. All right. So thank you for that, sir. I'm also going to bring Soundwave back up. Dude, show us what you got.
Well, you just reviewed it and advertised it. The 66
right.
Batman from McFarlane with the cape. You know, this is a 7-inch version.
Yep.
Just had to get it because he does the Bat Tussie.
That's right. The Bat Tussie.
He's gonna be in this pose on my shelf forever, and that's how he's gonna be. That's
Mine
why
too.
he was made. That's why God sent him to me.
That's why you needed to have it done. Hold on. What makes me mad is I didn't put my fingers on it from our review because I was taking pictures of it to make the video today. So like I have mine very close. But the cape is what does it. Something
I love the
about
cape.
this spindy wire freaking cape, dude. It makes no sense to me how they would do all of this and get it all together. But yeah,
it's only like $3 more than the other McFarlane, classic TV series figures, and you get a bigger figure, more accessories, and this kind of cape. I don't understand
they should have been doing this to begin with.
I know. I
don't know why we were getting 5-inch figures.
I just bought Bookworm and Alfred, and I was like, well, man, wish they'd have done them all this style.
Yeah,
it's the Marvel Legends syndrome. They give you something close to what you want the first go around. The second time they give you something that's either from the comic book or the movie, and then when they finally milk you dry, they give you everything that you've always wanted in the figure to begin with on the third figure.
Well, that's Hasbro in general. They do that with Transformers and stuff too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It started out with G.I. Joe Classifieds. They started that out with them too, to give you close, but not always not there.
Yeah. All the video game G.I. Joe figures, which is so freaking weird. You start with that crap. All right. I'm doing another one-upsman. I'm not doing any one-upsmanship. I'm just showing mine off too. Because I got one too. Yeah. That's the video. Check the video out. It's pretty cool. All that stuff. Since I'm moderating and stuff, I will always want to one-up you. No, I'm kidding. So, thank you, Soundwave. Appreciate it, dude. And Huggy, it's your turn, man.
Right.
Round 2. Show us what you got.
Pal, I'm using the Tiger Force tripwire for this one because he came out this year, as opposed to the original one we got last year.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna cheat that way.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
for simple fact of did this job in the army, use the mine detector similar to this. Fucking scary to do it sometimes. So yeah, a little flashback to reality for me.
You're a lovely minesweeper. We appreciate that, sir. And of course, we thank you for your service.
I hate when you do that.
I know. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man.
Is Tiger Force a real thing?
No.
They're fake.
Should be.
The G.I. Joe
Tiger Forces that run out. Or are there? There could be. I don't know.
You probably got idiots to go out and call themselves that just because they want to do fun.
Yep. That sounds about right.
I mean, the military's got probably the oldest bunch of immature guys you'll ever come across.
Yeah. We got it. Yeah. Hold on.
What is he doing?
I don't know. It sounds like he's getting mugged in the
another
bedroom.
room. I had to grab my
Yellow Park.
All right. I'm playing with YOLO Parks.
All I heard was you yelling.
Yeah, you were like, no. Yeah, you're fine. I'm fine. Hold on. There we go. All right.
Ooh.
Thank you for that. I had to grab. You reminded me of something I should have done in like an hour ago. And let's grab my set, my next one.
Oh.
Oh, my number 2, which I had it here, but if I can do this, shoot. Come on, solo layout. Blam! Here's mine. So nice. I got it thrice. It is my Jinx figures.
Oh.
So Jinx came out this year from G.I. Joe. And Jinx is one of my favorite characters from G.I. Joe the movie. And I had to get her 3 times because she has 3 different looks. So I was all about it. First, I'll show you her ninja look. She's bad luck, by the way. She's very bad luck. She does things with her mask as a ninja. Then you have her wearing her blindfold. And she does the blindfold thing in the movie. She also uses it towards the end of the movie. I think she beats up people with it. I can't remember. And of course, I have to have, this is the one I had to get. This is my favorite pose because she's on my shelf, like ready to cut you. But this is her regular face. I love this figure. I don't know why. I just wanted a Jinx figure. She's got so many looks. Plus, you can troop build her if you wanted to. You just paint the arm over or something, or don't. I don't know. I love G.I. Joe is coming out so consistently with figures now and figures that we wanted. So huge ups to Hasbro for at least, since they own their shit. It's so glad that they're coming out with their shit. So it's very impressive. I'm very proud to own G.I. Joe things I want. So yeah, that's what I got. Next, we will do round 3. Round 3. I know you guys are excited. Are you? I haven't heard anybody in the chat. So chat, hey, talk to us. See what's going on. We're going to do a Q&A later. So ask questions about any of the panelists or any of their things, and we will try to get them to answer them for you. That would be awesome. If you did that, tell your friends, like, share, and subscribe. Of course, all the fun stuff. Round 3.
So before we go to round 3, though,
yeah,
that Jinx figure that you just, does it scale well with the Marvel Red Ninjas?
Give me a second.
And that Daredevil Elektra figure.
Yes.
Because that'd be awesome for her to have some female hand ninjas running in there with the hand ninjas.
I have multiple Electras. I have the Daredevil that came out with that. I have all my red ninjas from Articulated Ninjas. I have every red ninja you can think of. The red ninja from G.I. Joe. They all go with them. All of them. She goes with the Red Ninja Army, pretty much. She's going to be fighting Daredevil and some other people in one of my ninja setups. That's the
I just kind of figured she would fit in good with those as a female red ninja for the Marvel hand ninjas and the G.I. Joe red ninjas.
I got hands and fist. Yep, I got all the ninjas because ninjas are my jam. Ninjas are my absolute jam. Yeah, it's
Samurais
cool.
are better.
Yeah. No, ninjas.
What? It's okay to be wrong, Jelani.
Nah, whatever you say, even though I'm right. Anywho, where are we? Round 3? Is this round 3?
Yeah.
I think so.
Round 3. All right, round 3. Brooks, you start us off. Show us what you got.
Well, like another series I've been really enjoying is the Jada Toy Street Fighter figures they've been putting out.
Oh, those are solid.
And we love wired capes. You might have guessed. This guy, he's got a pretty nice wired cape himself. This is M. Bison.
Of course.
Jada
Toy. The day that Bison came to your village was the most important day of your life. To me, it's Tuesday.
I really feel bad, but he makes it so good.
Yeah, he does. He really does. I don't know about Raul Julia, and they should have come with a head for him.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have a Raul head.
I really would have been a fan of that bad boy.
Yeah, maybe they'll do like a movie version later down the line. That would be pretty cool.
I really want that to happen now.
I gotta go find the Street Fighter toy version from the movie for that.
What would be crazy if they did a Hot Toys version of them with Van Damme too?
Oh yeah. Ooh, that'd be cool. I would have Van Damme as Fei Long. I need that. That would be cool. I'm a fan of all the things though. So it's all good. So yeah.
Real quick, Tony. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Now, next.
Awesome.
We have got Spilio. Round 3, sir. Show us what you got.
It's another cheating round because I'm showing my age again. One of my favorite movies in the 80s was from Frank Frazetta and Company, Fire and Ice.
Oh, yeah.
So I did go through Sarah Frazetta, who we are like this.
Your friends.
In my head.
Your buddies.
You're like,
yeah.
So I got this Dark Wolf in.
Oh my goodness.
This thing is really freaking cool. I'm thinking about taking it out of the box and everything. So,
dude, I want one so bad.
well, just came in the mail yesterday. Yesterday was Tigra. So
Yep.
that I was not, that one came by pretty quick, but I think they got another one coming out, but I'm not too sure. But I know Sarah is taking good care of the stuff that her grandfather left to us. So
That's
to
good.
keep it going and everything. And coincidentally, next Wednesday, Fire and Ice #3 comes out.
Oh, wow.
My comics. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys are reading it. If you're not, it's been delayed a couple months, but wow, it is a great looking book. And is there anyone on here who hasn't seen the movie Fire and Ice?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Son,
I bought that figure for Huggy there for his birthday. He got that on Monday.
really?
And, yeah. They came in pretty easy, man. Yeah, I
Yes.
like that figure a
It's a
lot.
pretty solid figure for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing Death Dealer and his horse.
Oh,
I want to say it's $400 to $500.
Jeez. Ah,
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
nothing.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
But that
I don't know
figure
about
looks
that amount.
it looks sick, man. I mean, it's a massive piece.
Oh,
we're talking about spending like $400 to $500 on a toy, and it's just kind of like background,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
background.
that's true.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's what it's here for. Yeah, that's what they're here for. That's why we collect, guys. This is our dream. Living the dream.
Leaving it.
So yeah, dude. Speaking of living the dream, here's a man that opened his figure. So I'm glad he's doing it.
right?
I'm glad he's breaking out. Tony, show us what you got.
Well, with the trend of all these different Batmobiles that are popping up on the scene, I've been collecting Batmobiles for quite some time, and trying to build an actual Bat cave with all these different Batmobiles in shelving, so to speak, on a display. And McFarlane now is starting to come out with them. Everybody's starting to come out with them.
Mm-hmm.
But before they were dropping like they were dropping in scale, Spin Masters has been releasing batches of these out in the public. You can find them at Costco, Amazon. I've got mine from Amazon, and it's one of the Batmobiles.
Oh yeah, the tumbler. Well, it looks like a tumbler.
Yeah, it's one that they use from the
It
comic
tumbles.
books, but I think it costs like $25.
Wow. That's
Can you
not
fit
bad.
a 6-inch figure in it?
Oh yeah, it came with a 12-inch figure. That's the only drawback with the Spin Masters. They give you
The
an
dog.
awesome prop, but then you put this gigantic figure in this hole.
And it's just a coffin for it.
Yeah, but if you're a customizer, you can build a cockpit. You got a 3D printer. You can make him a seat, a cockpit to go in it. But it'll take a 112 figure.
Oh
It's
yeah.
good for props.
Yeah, dude.
And it's another one I got to add into the Batmobile collection amongst all the other ones that's starting to drop. So, but yeah, not bad for $25.
Not at all. That's nice. I got the Batwing. We reviewed the Batwing from Spin Masters a while back, along with the regular McFarlane one. The McFarlane one is more detailed, but the Spin Masters looks better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This thing is pretty detailed, man.
Yeah,
Made for photo ops.
it's made for what you need it for. Exactly.
I'm pleased
very
with it.
impressed, sir. Very nice. All right, and speaking of impressive and very nice, that is also Mr. Soundwave 8084, sir. You know what you got to do. Show us what you got.
I got this guy in 2 days ago. The Studio Series 86.
Sorry, aneurysm. Oh God.
I opened them up and
Dear Lord.
I've transformed him once. Got him in truck mode. He's got the little blast
it looks
effects.
good. You got
And
the
his trailer's over here. It actually can hold an actual transformer inside, so you actually fit one in there. You know, unlike the Earth rides where you couldn't fit anything in the back.
Holy crap! Does he have roller?
Yeah, roller's in there. He's got. Here, I'll open it up.
He got roller and a turn.
Oh, roller just rolled out. There's roller. He's very like in the cartoon.
Nice.
And
Which one is that one?
This is the
The
Commander
86.
class.
Studio Series 86 Optimus.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
It's not too detailed on the inside, but it's more sturdy plastic, so it's not all doesn't cave in. But it's got spaces to hold his weapons and accessories, and you got his battle rifle and his axe. And it's got a few problems. Some of the early batches, the back of the truck here is actually flipped, so these pieces need to be unpinned and put on the other. It hinders nothing. You can live with it. It's just for aesthetics and looks. You might want to flip it, but I'm not going to do that. But
No, you're good.
he's got like 40 steps to transform. But yeah, he's nice. The only thing that bugs me about him is his these. One will tab in well, the other kind of loosey goosey. But otherwise, yeah, he's worth the $90, I think, for the guy.
Where did you find him?
I got him from CMD store.
Okay.
On it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
the Canadian
Canadian.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Canadian store. You find them pretty easy there. Yeah, CMD store is awesome.
I'll transform in a robot mode, but it'll take a little bit.
Yeah,
That's where we were getting
it's
our
cool.
3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe figures from back in the day.
Oh yeah. He looks, and by the way, he looks like the cartoon. Like
Oh yeah.
He looks like the yellow park truck that you got when he's
Yeah.
transformed.
Yeah, just transform.
Yeah, he's got the cartoon accurate where he doesn't have the gray on the sides, but he does in robot mode. It's just he's got a fake front here. The grill's fake. It just comes around the backside.
Gotcha.
Makes a little backpack. It's not that bad.
Okay.
At least it's not a gap that fills him out.
Yeah, it fills him out. It's not as horrendous as some people make it out to be. A lot of things are better in person than it is in pictures.
Yeah. Well, the first set of pictures I saw of that, I hated it. I was like, no, I'm not getting that. And then I saw more pictures like later, like especially on Big Bad Toy Store and other places. I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that.
No, he's worth it.
It's Optimus Prime. Like I want Optimus Prime in every form he ever comes in.
I just want to see what they're going to do with Megatron.
Yeah, he's gonna be a tank. They're gonna.
He's a tank.
He better be a tank. I mean,
As long as he looks like he looks in the cartoon when he transforms, that's the only thing that matters to me.
I just want his robot mode to be good.
Yeah.
I don't care what he transforms into because he's not going to be in that mode anyway.
Right.
True. Factual. Dude, I'm impressed. I'm already jelly.
I know they can always just drop him again.
That's true. Speaking of dropping him again,
Put him back up, Nate.
show him again. Oh yeah, isn't he a tank? Yeah, he's a super.
Yeah,
That's Power of
he's
the
a tank.
Primes. That's Power of the Primes.
Yeah, you have the Armada version, and then you've got the G1 version. But they're both tanks.
They're both tanks. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of digging the plane that they did a while back of him.
Oh
yeah.
wait, my turn. Shit.
Show us what you got.
Jelani, this one's just for you.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm gonna start low the feet first. Da da da.
Oh, I knew you'd do that.
What? My man got a doggone Trump.
It's political.
The Joy Toy body for 40K toys or for 40K with wherever Tony got the head from. And I just like the way it scales.
So put it closer on the screen. Let's see that lovely head. He wants to make Warhammer great again. That's freaking wild. I
Right?
cannot believe. Thank you for doing that just for me.
Yeah, dude, your
What is
reaction
your
to it
favorite
makes
thing?
it worth it.
God
When you
dang.
came over and saw it and you just kind of schoolgirled out over it, dude.
I did, and I took pictures. I took tons of pictures because
Exactly.
he
Didn't
has.
you have him on you had him on a, what was it, Cringer or Battle Cat?
Battle Cat.
That was dope.
That's freaking crazy, man. I cannot believe that they made his head, and I can't believe his head fits on a 4K.
They need a head with like the ear bandage now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he needs that on the side. Yep, he's made Go Figure Reviews political.
It's not being political. It's just being funny.
It is
Yeah.
funny. It is funny.
Making toys
That's
great
why
again.
I fan Schoolgirl over it. That shit's hilarious.
Oh, and to
Making-
keep up with you guys, let me just throw them on the seahorse.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll bring you back. Oh wow,
Woo!
thanks, man. On the seahorse, on Storm.
Making toys great again.
Right?
Yep. Make him good again. That's right. He took our gerbs. Very well. Very nice. Thank you very much.
That's
That
a pretty
was
awesome
actually
figure
pretty
too.
cool.
Right? I mean,
Yeah, I am a fan of it. I
Oh,
don't know
hey.
why I need Trump to be on that at all times.
hey, Jelani, remember that video game I was playing over the other day?
Yeah,
They're doing Joy Toy figures of those guys.
of course they are. I should have known.
Right?
I
need
would-
all three of them.
McFarlane's going to drop them too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
I need more McFarlane Space Marines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will happen. He's making everything.
Kind
happen.
of stalled
He's
at
making,
the
like,
Joy
yeah.
Toys started
He
putting
did these
them out.
guys a while
Yeah.
back ago. So,
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
he kind of like stalled once Joy Toys started dropping them again.
Yeah.
But they're dope.
Oh yeah.
And then
you got a lot of
you got to
work.
look at Bandai did some. Is that the Bandai one?
yeah.
Yeah, that one's dope. That thing has got some weight to it.
Yeah.
Right?
You can hit a man over the head with those.
Yeah, it's got
That's
some
right.
metal. It's got some metal parts in there, man. It's
Mhm.
Not
pretty
that
solid.
one.
He's got a blue one, which is ultramarine, a salamander.
Okay. Oh, he's about to show more. Hold on.
Oh. All right. Yeah. Green, salamander. Then I've got yellow for Imperial Fist.
Of course.
Then I've got the Space Marine Captain, or Ultramarine Captain, which is the one with all the metal Tony's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But all that's currently packed up right now.
And those are all Bandai?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those things usually run anywhere between 175 to 250.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
They're
Wow.
limited. They didn't make
gotta
that
be-
many of them when they did. They're limited, man.
Yeah, you gotta be dedicated for that.
Here's one of the McFarlane ones. I don't have the head on them because I was putting other plate heads on them.
Gotcha.
Because you know.
Throw
Ooh.
your head on them.
Oh, no. Boom.
Oh my
Roddy
god.
Piper.
Legit. Oh, that is Roddy Piper.
Look how good that looks, you know?
It does, man.
It looks
All he
white.
needs is some
It
bag.
does.
Yep.
Hot rod.
Yes, thank you for showing those. That gummit. I got a Warhammer 40K love now. Because that game
Good.
is pretty sweet, dude. Yeah, it looks cool. I can't paint miniatures though. Sorry. I'm not into that.
Miniature. Warhammer's more than just miniatures. You got the games, you got the lore, you got the miniature part. So pick your poison.
You
The
learn.
books are awesome, man.
I hear you. All right, so I guess it's my turn for round 3. All right, round 3 for me. I'm just gonna pop it over here. This is my McFarlane tumbler.
Ooh.
And Lucius Fox is inside. He's
And it's a
on the
two-seater.
passenger side, Mr. Wayne.
That thing is huge.
I love this vehicle. This is my favorite Batmobile. This is my Batmobile that if I was ever Batman, or if Batman ever wanted to give it to me, I would take it and drive it down the street and jump on top of buildings. This is my vehicle. God, this is my regular
Lady,
car.
I've got too many cars. I've got to get rid of one.
All my cars. Here, take this number. All right, done. If it made sound, it would be my child. Unfortunately, I have 2 children, and one is the Sentinel, and the other is Galactus. Those are my children. But if it made noise, this would be my 3rd child.
Now, I
much
still
that
have
cost?
the 2 that they came out with from Ccrner.
Yeah,
That had the missiles in it, and it held the Batman in it, and it lights up and makes the sounds.
this one.
Yeah, I've got both of those.
Yeah, this is
They
the
did a
one that
black
shoots
version,
me.
and they did a black and gold.
Yep, I'm a fan, and he's smaller. We have a review of this on our channel. Please check those out. I like.
But
this.
now you see my dilemma.
Yeah,
I'm having to go from the Kenner's Batmobiles that I collected over the years to supplement now to these full scaled ones, man. I'm having to buy them all over.
yeah, you gotta buy them. You gotta get them.
Now, I'm
I'm getting
behind.
that Batman Forever Batmobile.
I didn't even
I'm
get the
getting the
animated
Dark
series.
Edition.
I didn't pick up the animated series, and I got to pick up the White Knight one that just dropped too.
Yeah, I got the White Knight sitting over here too. I've got every Batmobile that McFarlane's made so far, except for the glow-in-the-dark Batmobile from Batman Forever and the other one with Alfred, which should be coming in the mail soon, maybe, perhaps.
So, Nate, if you ever get tired of the Batmobile that you have, let me know.
Which one?
Almost children. Almost children. They're almost children. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Jesus, almost had a heart attack. All right.
Again.
Now we're keep going. We keep on going because we keep rolling. This is how this show works. So as we go, we're going to round 4. Round 4. Brooksy, show us what you got.
Multiverse and stuff, and they put out like the new stuff they've been doing, the Funimation stuff. It's been pretty good so far, but like my favorite so far has been this, the Collector.
Oh God, why are we not reviewed that, Brooks? Why are we not reviewed that, Brooks?
I don't know.
That thing is
awesome,
sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can fit three figures in there, still
dang
two in
it,
the back,
man.
of course. And it's got the extended arms. The one thing that kind of disappointed me is it doesn't have a base to put it on, even though it has like it has a spot head for it, but it didn't come with a base, which was kind of disappointing. But still, I love this thing.
God dang it, we're reviewing that, man. God dang it.
That thing is pretty awesome.
That thing's beautiful. You know I want to see that thing. That comes from the cartoon show, for real.
Yep.
God dang it, Brooks.
Did you know they made a cartoon about that He-Man guy?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I'm super jelly now. And Brooks, we need to talk. All right. Speaking of we need to talk, Mr. John Castle, sir, if you can, do me this honor of showing us what you got. Oh, no way.
A cookie cutter.
No way, bro. No way. How did you get it? You're muted. You're doing a bit.
I'm an idiot. So
No, you're not. We love you.
okay.
How's the civil rights movement, by the way?
I'm out of here. No, this is my number one favorite movie. So it's the only one that's open, to tell you the truth. So I had to get the Mezco, the 112
Nice.
of Eric Draven. So
The real one. There's only one crow.
oh, this one, no way.
Yeah.
Never gonna see it. No.
I
But
heard it was the best movie ever made, though. Ever.
what?
Ever. I'm going to go watch it twice when I get a chance.
You're an idiot.
I'm going to get money. I'll pay money.
But actually, this was my first Mezco purchase, and I didn't know like what came with it. Absolutely, it came with a couple heads, even the mask.
Nice.
And a way to put the crows on. It has these things. I mean, like I said, it has these things right here where you can put against Eric, and then the crow will be right here. So
nice.
yeah, no, it's pretty cool. And most importantly, they have a cat. Can't
You know the
forget about
cat. I love kittens.
So that was, yeah. Actually, like I said, that was my first. And the only reason why it's actually out of the box, because Diamond, like once a year, sends damaged goods to a lot of the local comic book stores. You can buy as many as you want, boxes, but you never know what's in them. They had 4 of these. All the boxes were damaged, but nothing was wrong with the toy, the action figure. So I think I got this at $42. $42 for a freaking Mezco 112, which is usually what? 120, 140? Yeah. So I couldn't pass it. But like I said, The Crow is my favorite movie of all time, so I had to get it. So
nice, very nice. I'm very, very appreciative you showed that.
I'm digging that.
I like Mezco, man. They're very.
Oh yeah,
they go with Marvel Legends. The soft goods are pretty decent. It's just that price. That's for me.
Yeah, no, we had, so you guys know what the average price is. Is like we had Doctor Doom, which was $250. We had the Green Goblin, which was $175. We had the Batman one. I forget which Batman it was. I think it was the Dark Knight, $150. So that's where they normally are. I didn't know that they were that expensive, but now I know why, because of what comes in. I only showed you like what a quarter was in the box.
That's crazy. But you get so much stuff. I mean, it's worth it.
You do.
Yeah,
they are, and like I said, and this is all cloth. I mean, this is actually really leather, which I was surprised.
Really?
And yeah. No, it's
they
really
killed
cool.
a cow to make it. I mean,
yes. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's cool. But
I like it, man. Yeah. Thank you.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, dude. All right. And thank you for being welcome. And also being welcome is Tony. see how my stuff is awesome? Yeah, I do transitions too. And bring it up, Tony. Show us what you got.
So Loose Collectors has dropped these 4 werewolves that they've been popping up all over the place. And I pre-ordered these guys, and
wow, that's a big old box.
The Great Wolves of the East from Loose Collectibles, and Diadem of the East is the Black Wolf that's being displayed here.
Nice.
10-inch fully articulated. I think they run like $100 each. But as you can see on the back, there's 4 different types. This black one is pretty awesome. Brown, gray, and they have the white one. I have the black one and the white one. They come with instructions on heating these up before you even start to play with them.
Because they might break. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, but this guy, it's got some weight to it. It's pretty hefty.
You can beat a man with that one as well.
Yep.
Beat him to death with a box. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be, man. As it's intended. And werewolf is my favorite, like creature. Like if I wanted to turn into something, I want to turn into a werewolf. Just not with none of the werewolf problems of killing someone and then seeing them.
You watch Twilight.
Oh, I want to sparkle. Well, I mean, at least you get girls.
The vampires that sparkled.
Yeah. Sparkly vampires, but then werewolves who like children. No, I don't want to be a pedo wolf. I'm good.
Well, these guys are big enough that they can go straight across the board.
Yep, that's how it usually goes. But thank you, man. That will look good. That box looked excellent. It was in good condition. I'm very proud of that box.
Right?
Yeah, that was a pretty box. All right.
Yeah.
And now we'll go. Hold on. I'm terrible at this. Hold on. Dadgummit. Where are you? There it is. Soundwave. Hi, dude. Show us what you got. That's cool, Optimus. You got the touch.
It's not that bad. I mean,
no. For an 86 Commander class Optimus Prime, I think he's tops.
Yeah. Talking about that Transformers 1, I'll show this guy off, I guess. This is that Transformers 1 Studio Series Prime.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't like it because of the gray. It's kind of yellowish looking. Hasbro had that yellowing problem going on for a while with their plastics. But it's not that. It's his colors. But he's got good articulation. He's a nice little action figure. And he's got like butterfly joints and stuff. All modes sucks, nice. But the robot mode is really good. So he makes a good shelf piece to pose. And you can get a lot of good poses.
So is he Orion Pax or is he Optimus Prime there?
Optimus Prime. He's got the Prime face.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm showing this one. His chest opens up. You can do the Matrix and all that stuff in there.
Thank goodness.
He can pass the Ultra Magnus, and then Magnus can die. But he's got it inside.
Thank you. I need him to die.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I like it. No, I don't need Optimus to die. I want Ultra Magnus to die. I hate that. In fact, in that movie, that's the thing that makes me the maddest. Optimus Prime is dead. Ultra Magnus gets torn to shreds, and the Junticons like bring him back to life. No biggie.
He's a new toy. He's a new toy. Hasbro had to keep him alive.
Yeah.
Are you checking out the movie next week?
I might. I want to. I just don't know when I'll get a chance to actually view it.
I'm gonna watch it on Plex when it comes out on Plex.
I heard it's really, really good. And
that's what I've heard.
Too.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of reviews. The first trailer was kind of kiddie, but I knew they'd probably get something in there. But they gotta get the kids to see it.
True.
Yeah.
Without the kids, you have no future. If you can't get
You got
kids
the
into
money.
the toys
Yeah.
and properties.
that is true, brother.
That's
That
true.
is-
That means you got to kill Optimus in this one too, and not bring him back.
No,
You know,
I don't need
Optimus
to
is
do that
gonna
yet.
die.
We gotta make toys.
They can
We
kill
gotta make
Bumblebee.
toys. Yep. All right. So thank you for that, sir. And bring it up to Huggy again, sir. Make toy groups great again. Show us what you got.
All right. Well, this was a new release from Lego. Took me about 8 hours to build. Been waiting for one of these for like years. But the Great Deku Tree.
Oh, 8 hours. Yeah, I saw you making this.
Oop, there's that switch.
Oh, wow.
Right?
It even freaking talks. What the crap? Well, it mouth moves.
No, mouth moves, eyebrows move, you know.
That is
And
crazy.
for those non-fans of Zelda, where is this from?
I got from the Lego store.
No,
Oh,
No,
Legend
the
of Zelda.
actual
Breath of the Wild.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's freaking beautiful. It took you 8 hours to make that.
Yep.
That is
How many different figures did you get with that?
3, 4. You've got that Link. Oh, this is a Link and Power Armor I did myself. If I can fix his hair. Has a Zelda. You got Hetsu right there.
That's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And woo, sword can go even in and out.
That's
pretty dope.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm impressed, dude. Yeah, you made me jelly again.
Well,
You've made Jelani jelly again.
you
Thank
do
you.
that every time we come. I do that every time we come over here.
Oh yeah. Hopefully the cat didn't knock it over.
Well, hopefully not yet.
Yeah, we're getting there. I'm sure.
Definitely.
All right. So I guess it's up to me now.
All up to you.
Yay. I'm all excited. All right. So I'm going to do mine. I'll show you what I got. This is my SH Figure Arts Kaiju number 8. Now, not many people know what Kaiju number 8 is, but this is Kaiju number 8. He is a normal guy who used to do kaiju cleanup in his world that's full of kaiju, and all of a sudden he gets a kaiju like jumps in his mouth. He becomes like this super powerful kaiju number 8, and he wants to be on a defense force to fight them. So he does his best not to be seen as kaiju number 8, and eventually he's discovered. But he has really cool punching powers. I really love this figure. I can't believe like SH Figure Arts came out with this so soon, because it takes them forever to make stuff.
Yeah.
He's got spikes on his feet, so when he's ready to punch, he does like the supercharged punch, which is pretty cool. He comes with 2 faces. This is just the open face, the open mouth face. I don't have the closed face right now. But it was at Walmart randomly. Tony showed me these. I am super excited to have this. We did not review this. I should have, because he's a 5 out of 5. He is the figure points dream. I love this figure very, very much. He's on my top shelf. He's one of my coolest things ever. So this is mine. I'm very impressed. And that's it for me. But apparently this is what? This is 5. 5! 5! 5. This is the 5 time. This is all the marbles. So this is your good one. I hope you're showing it off now because this is it. This is your top 5. So Brooks said, your top 5 figure 5. Show us what you got.
This is a figure I almost passed by, but like I was glad that I did pick it up. This is the Figure Arts Chun-Li that came out, and at first I was like, she looks nice, but I've got the Jada Toys one, and like I just need a shinier Chun-Li, but like, oh no, man, there's so much more, and like this is like she's like one of my faves, man. Like, I love, like, she can do like anything, any kind of pose you need her to do. Like the articulation is off the charts. You even like have her, you can even pose the little ribbons on her hair. Like, oh man, I'm like so glad I remember because I saw her at the Deep, and then there was one left, so I'm like, I got FOMO, and so I picked her up, and like no regrets, man. Like,
No regrets.
She's the best. She's the best.
Best Chun-Li ever.
Figures that solid figures.
She is pretty awesome, man.
I got way too many of those things.
Yeah, they're worth it. Oh yeah, because you're like, give me every SH Figure Arts ever.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, it's a tree, and you're like, all right,
I'll get it. Yeah,
I'll get it. Why not? All right, so be it. Brooke, I agree. That is my favorite Chun-Li to date, next to my leg Chun-Li from, I think that was NECA or something. I don't know, but yeah, thick legs. Thick legs. She's nice. Speaking of thick legs, I'm sure John Kessler's got some thick legs, but
I do. And that was a good segue because I'm going to leave the best to last. I'm going to show you guys.
Show us what you got.
My man thing. Let me just get it out.
Whoa. It's a family show. Oh, man thing. Oh, God. Jesus. This is a family show.
Yeah.
Family show, dude.
But this is a giant size man thing.
it's not his.
Thanks, Brooks. So this, I'm cheating again.
You are cheating.
Well, this one, I love Man Thing and everything. So this is the 2004 one, but I had to get
Werewolf by Night.
The Man Thing of the Werewolf by Night. Yes, Jelani.
Yeah.
That's the one I was waiting for.
Yeah.
See, now that one is also that's the Build-A-Figure. That's just the Build-A-Figure in a package now. That's great.
Well, they have a variant.
Yeah.
The black and gray and white.
Yeah. The gray and white, since it's black and white.
These just came at the stores on Monday.
Yeah.
Monday this week. They just got them. And
I've
but
got
I
one in my
pre-ordered
box.
it. I actually pre-ordered the whole line, so I should be getting them soon.
Good.
So or when they come out. So you guys didn't get to see one Man Thing. You got to see 2 of my Man Things.
I know, man. I'm so glad that they were those. Paul's no
Take
Diddy.
that how you want it.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
No, you're welcome.
That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And speaking of showing man things, Tony, don't ever show me yours. Yeah, pause. No Diddy.
All righty.
Thank you, sir. And show us what you got for number 5.
Number 5 was kind of a toss-up for me. I mean, everybody's seen them. Everybody was sideways trying to get them. To me, they're pretty solid. So
The ferret, or is that the wreckage?
the Tiger Paw at Wreckage.
Tiger Paw.
The Tiger Paw at Wreckage was pretty cool. This is pretty dope. Along with
Nate did a review of that.
Yep.
Nate totally did a review of that.
So those 2 guys,
And the ferret.
I was pretty stoked about. Smaller vehicles for the Joes.
Yeah.
Easier to troop build, easier to customize with. I'm digging those.
Not easy to get.
Right.
I've never seen
They're
them.
not.
To get.
They're not.
They are special because, good grief! Like I had to know a guy
Yeah.
to make a guy mad. Or I'm sorry, he made me mad in order to buy one as well. And just to do this, because one-upsmanship. I've got one out of the package that's right here. I don't have a ferret. The ferrets are hard to come by.
Yeah, I need another ferret.
Yeah, I need a ferret in general. Thanks, Huggy. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah,
You're welcome.
This ferret is
Hey, but I got you a vamp.
Yeah, it's not my top 5 though. So yeah, it's not a vamp. It is what it is. But yeah, still very nice packaging, Tony. Really appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
I love how you show your boxes off. That is really, really cool. You're like, hey, I got this figure. I love it. Keep on rolling, man. Thank you for your 5. Appreciate you, dog. And the majority of them were in the box, but it's okay. It's okay. You're breaking your shell by opening them. I appreciate you. All right, dude. And of course, we got Soundwave 8084. Show us your 5. Show us what you got.
Well, I blew my wad early, and I showed you my top figure there. But
that is what he said. Pause, no diddy.
This one's just for you, Jelani.
Thank you.
Actually, it's not my favorite. I just know you hate Hogan. So.
I hate him with all my heart.
Yes,
so I got these earlier this year, and I really like these.
Sir.
Old school Bret Hart and Anvil.
I like Jerry the Anvil, but that Hitman over there is.
I need that Bret.
I like him. You can actually get his hands like stroked his goatee and his beard. That's really cool. And the good thing about these, when you get them, you can open the packages up without damaging the package.
Why can't they do that?
Mattel, what you get from some of those from the Mattel Creations. So these are done in the LJN style packaging. But I need a Jimmy Hart because I don't have a Jimmy Hart.
No,
the only one I've seen in sports lately is that Hogan version from WCW, and I don't want that one.
Yeah. You're gonna have to burn that whole Hogan though, so I don't know when you have to do that on stream.
I just wanted I got them on clearance. I'm not paying full price for a Hogan because they make a Hogan every other week. But
they used to kick him out of the Hall of Fame and then somehow mysteriously brought him back in and made figures.
He apologized.
Money
matters.
Weird.
I just want it because it's old school and it's this nostalgia. That's the only reason I want it. Mainly I like his shades. I like the guitar he's holding.
No, yeah.
I can use that.
I like it in the trash. Oops. I keep saying outside. Oops. I keep doing my bias. I apologize. Sorry. You must
Oh, it's fine. No, they make a Hogan, a Warrior, a Roman Reigns. Like every other week, they got a new version of them.
Because they're all famous and such. Yep. They're the ones that make the money.
Yeah.
And no more Cody Rhodes. I need a Cody Rhodes in a suit.
I know Hogan don't make money. He sits on the pegs forever and gets clearanced out the most.
That's right. But they keep making him because didn't he have a Japanese version?
Yes, that was last wave.
Yeah.
He got down to like $6 at Target and he was on the end cap. It was just full of him and no one else. I didn't buy it. And I was like,
no, I don't want it. Why is he wearing Japanese stuff? Yeah. Forget Hulk Hogan. If you don't know, there are 2 people I don't like more on this earth than any other than Nick Saban. It's freaking him, Hulk Hogan, and Ben Affleck. Everyone knows this.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I hate Ben Affleck. Yeah, he's the worst Batman. Don't ask why. That's
he's the best Batman.
I don't like him at all.
All right.
No.
All right. Sure he is. Anyway. So
I'm safe.
That's good. I'm so glad Soundwave was able to join us, but unfortunately he had to go because of tornado and things and such. Oh, there he is. Oops. Sorry, dude. I thought you were gone and then you came back. I don't know what happened there. But okay. Wow. Anyhow, back to it. Thank you for your 5 though. It's very nice.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot, except for the Anyway, Huggy, you're our next to last, and of course,
well, I'm gonna pull a Tony, and I've got a thing in the packaging, but it's gonna stay in packaging for a very good reason.
Oh, I know what it is.
These are very clear, near and dear to my heart, sort of. But what makes it special is the signature. Signed by Peter Cullen.
Bruh.
It's a Peter Cullen missing link Optimus Prime.
Yo.
You go to Knoxville, get it?
Yep.
I wanted to go. I couldn't make it up that way.
Dude, I bought that, took the day off just to get the dude's signature. Glad I did. Coolest guy, one of the coolest guys I've ever met.
And I froze.
Right?
As you do.
Tony, do your Optimus voice.
Good. Wait, hold on. Wait. Don't do it until you're on stream.
No. I can't do it if I'm on
Wait,
screen.
now you're all scared again like you were in front of Cullen.
Yeah.
He's all scared now.
You got the stage fright.
Solo spotlight. Show us
Do it.
what you got.
Come on.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Ooh.
I'm so excited. He did it. He did the thing. He never
If you
does.
close your eyes, you can almost. It's really close.
Yeah, it's really
No.
He's gotten a
He
lot
does
better.
it like he does it
that's
with
really
people-
good.
Like he does it alone when we're with other people.
Just
That's all
go back to yourself on the screen and then let me go.
It's the whole thing. And then when he gets up to Peter Cullen, he's like, oh.
And froze. And
What's
froze.
that?
It was so funny to watch.
Good God.
Wow. It's like a
All
meteor
this
of a
time,
mannequin.
you're speaking Optimus Prime, but you did a good job. I like it. I still like
How
it.
long did you stay in line for?
Like, what, hour and a half?
Yeah, it was an
Well,
hour and a
worth
half.
it.
It
That's
was worth it.
That is
Yeah.
definitely
Totally
worth it.
worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
Your fives were great, but mine's better.
What? No. See, I got the signature.
I'm
What did you
kidding.
have signed by Peter
You got the
Cullen?
Lego thing. You actually kind of won for me, but not yet. Not yet, because I have to show off mine. My number 5. My awesome. This.
Oh,
This bad boy. I forgot his name all of a sudden. Oh yeah.
Night Stalker.
Is that Stridor?
No, it's the Evil Strider. It's the Night Stalker. This is Night Stalker, the Mattel Creations exclusive. I am so happy I got this thing. Like, it's one of my favorite things, like, in my life. Like, I should put it more prominently in my house. But it's with my Master of the Universe collection, which is, like, overflowing with Origins and things. But it's with my favorite Skeletor, the Skeletor with the jeweled eyes, the Rise of Evil Skeletor. He is by far the greatest thing I've ever owned. I'm kidding. There are others. They're my children, which are Galactus and Sentinel that are over there somewhere. But soon to be Giant Man, which I will get third party at a random price to be determined. But yeah, this is my actual jam. Like, if I had the Commander class Optimus Prime, I'd be showing that, but I don't. So there's this, and I'm very proud of it. Stridor was cool, and I wish they'd mass produced the Night Stalker, so I have like 6 of these. So I have just like an evil equestrian army of my own. Or I guess they're Robo Equestrian. But yeah, that's my lovely 5. Thank you all for sharing. This has been a fun show and tell. So each one of you, give yourselves a hand. Yay! I'm so proud we got through it. Yay!
nice.
We normally don't have a chat or anything like that, but we're going to talk about some things. One more thing we want to talk about today is something that we will all say positive about the toy industry. Now, Brooks and I have done a couple of reviews, and we've done many reviews, but a couple of actual rant videos that we're still going to try to do more of in the future about things that we cannot stand about the toy industry. It has been absolute trash for the last few years, especially since the disease will not name. It's been an actual mess to find things, to get distributors to bring out things at a reasonable price, to do things as well. Now, Jada Toys has been doing a good job. For a short period of time, McFarlane Toys was doing a great job. And those are things that we were, but Hasbro has been failing, like the brand itself, I think, because they give too little accessories. They give they give you less things for more money. And they've been doing it for a while now. and it's been terrible, and I hate it. Mattel is doing a great job for keep consistently making things like Turtles of Grayskull, things of that nature, to balance it. So, in the toy industry, for me, I want to start off first about my positives. Like I said, I want to go with Mattel. Mattel is actually a company this year who's giving us like consistent things. We get something new every other week. It's always something that is interchangeable. And just since I'm getting up, hopefully I'll knock this down while I'm in here. But I was even able to make a figure of myself. A goofy figure of myself, but a figure of myself no less.
You got Andres Fro.
And yeah, I got Andres Fro. That's the reason I wanted Andres Fro. I got web stores. I got web stores rope. I got Digitino's little chest plate. Unfortunately, I have Hulk Hogan's legs. Hey, he had lightning on the pants. I needed lightning for my lightning character.
What are you, Black Lightning now?
Yeah, he's
get that one of Ollie's?
This is Mighty Ali. He might be in some of our videos. I don't know.
Where'd that name come from?
Is that what?
Where'd you get that name from?
Oh, it's my name.
I know, but who named the character?
Me, but you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You were like, hey, that's a good name for a figure. I was doing it.
The Mighty Ali.
The Mighty Ali. And he's got this is the Masterverse Mechanex bat, and then a random metal bat I got from somewhere, but they have the Storm's lightning bolts. He calls the power of Grayskull by whooping your ass. I love it so. But the fact I'm able, this is my positive. I was able to make a goofy figure of myself. Freaking, I don't know. I just love it. I love it. So I have another figure that I made of myself that's a ninja that I use for my extra. I'm reaching for him. But hey, sometimes you gotta make figures, man. Sometimes you gotta have fun with this. And I had way too much fun by over accessorizing a simple figure. I'm very happy to make it. Thank you, Mattel, for that. I really appreciate it. That's my positives for this lovely stuff. So, Brookson, tell me what you think is positive about the. Oh, wait, let's get our laughs out. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
boy, you're wild, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
What's that catchphrase again?
What?
What's the catchphrase again?
I've got plenty.
No, what you said, the Mighty Ali says, by the power of what?
By the power of Grayskull, I'll whoop your ass. Yeah. Very nice. I love it. Make it a t-shirt. Brookside, what's positive to you about the toy industry?
Oh, me.
Well, I mean, like the toys, like, you know, the figures themselves have been really good lately. I think even like Hasbro has been stepping up their game. You know, they've been making they've been having points of articulation. Like, you know, I like that figures are like more interchangeable. Like, you know, you get alternate heads and stuff and hands and that kind of thing. And like, especially with like the Motu stuff, like I love, you know, like how you did with your little dude. Like you can make your own guys pretty much by just kind of mixing and matching pieces. And like, I think that's really fun. Like I wish there would be more like, you know, effects and like, you know, and more like variations of weapons and stuff. But you know, there have been some pretty cool ones, and like I like it when they add a little extra to them. Like, you know, they'll, instead of just having an axe being a solid color, like the handle will be different and then the blade and stuff. So like sometimes like you do get like really good stuff, but you know, sometimes it's not as easy to get as you would like. And that's but the thing about exclusives is like, even though they are a little bit harder to find sometimes, they usually are worth it. Usually like they do spruce them up enough to make it like, you know, worth the look. But yeah, you know, I mean, toys are getting better, like especially if you compare a current legend to like a first generation Marvel legend. Like, you know, it's like worlds apart, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, But yeah, and like, plastic quality is better, and things are getting better. I just wish, like, that they didn't keep just. I just think they're kind of overcharging a lot of the times for it.
Yeah, they are overcharging. That's a problem. But I'm liking the things that come out, the consistency of the things that are coming out. We're getting more. It's a wonderful time to be a toy fan. And it's also a terrible time. It's a little bit of both.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yep, the way it's normally supposed to be. Thank you, Brooks. That did make a lot of sense. Spilio, man, tell me, man, what do you think? Positive.
Okay. Before I go to the positive, I want you guys to know, like, a backseat or behind the scenes.
Yes, that's what I want.
Okay, of McFarlane.
Where did you go? No! Did he just leave? Were you about to tell us the truth? Were you about to tell us the truth, Spilio?
Somebody
He got
cut him
booted.
off.
I know he got
The
booted.
Hitman came and got him before he could speak.
I should have known.
Okay.
Where did you go, man?
What the hell? Man, drama queen right here.
Right there. I see you, dog.
So
I knew what you were doing.
yes. No, behind the scenes of McFarlane Toys, I would tell you, McFarlane Toys are the worst for local comic book shops.
Oh, definitely.
Oh.
They are horrible. That, for example, local comic book shops will get them 3, 4, 5 months after Target,
That's true.
Walmart will get them. Okay. But then there is the pricing. Okay. Target, this is what they do because they get so many. Target, let's just say they get a cost of a toy, a figure, and they'll sell it for 20. Okay. So then months later, now how many are they getting? 10, 15, maybe, right? A local comic book shop will get maybe 3 or 4 or 5. Okay. That same cost is $18. But a local comic book store is not going to sell it for the same price as Target because then he only makes a $2 mark.
That's no point.
It's not worth. Yeah, what's the point of ordering?
Right.
So I just wanted to throw that out there with McFarlane because that was a huge eye opener for me, for like the stores. I don't know why they do it. You know, you would think it would be the opposite, but I will tell you that and Walmart are getting not just with McFarlane, but getting a lot of exclusives.
Yeah.
You know, before the local comic book stores. So that's why it's always, you know, I always hate to see people at the store. You know what they do? They go to the figure, they freaking take a picture, and you can see them looking at it, and it's probably cheaper at a Walmart or Target, and they leave. Instead of giving maybe an extra $5 at the store, which is a huge help.
Right.
So, but anyway.
You're right.
Yeah, I wanted to let you guys know, like, behind the scenes. But
tell me positives.
My positive.
I'm glad you bitched about it, though.
There is a lot to choose from if you want a $20 action figure. If you want a $40 action figure, if you want a $200 action figure, they're out there. You know, so there is, and they're all very good material. I mean, the packaging is really good. You gotta look at, they'll have some old toys that are new, you know, that are, you know, show from the back, you know, back in the 70s, 80s. But the ones that are coming out today are freaking gorgeous. Yeah, like you guys said, you know, I want to give like a shout out to like Transformers, the Blokies, you know, this is amazing. This was like for my grandson, Luca. You know, he better not be watching this.
Hey, Luca,
sleeping.
Keep watching, dude.
So, but you know, you put them together, and I don't know if you can see that, but they light up. You know, and you know how much these are? $15. 15.
Wow.
and you can put you got to put this together. It doesn't come like that. You got to put it together. So I like what Blokey's is doing with the Transformers, because, you know, there is some figures that are expensive for kids, but when this is the hottest thing right now, the Blokey's is the hottest thing, you know, because even like Optimus Prime, his eyes light up, and of course you open up his chest and it lights up. And you're talking about $15. It took me about like an hour to put that thing together. Well, because I have OCD, I was shaving, cutting, and all. But yeah. So on the positive, there is a lot of positive out there, but I would say the negative is probably the pricing. The pricing I wish was a little bit better, you know. But you got to look at it like this: we have a better selection than we did in the 80s. Right. And 90s. You know what I mean? So
they had this consistency back in the 80s, and then had the tools to make awesome toys like this back then.
No, the biggest ones that are probably the closest to today from the 80s is the old He-Man. I mean, I'm not talking about articulate and also there's nothing. Nothing. Yeah, that's my son. He built that Bumblebee. He built that, you know? Yeah. But there's nothing like the articulates. Are you kidding me? Even, you know, like I get to look at the old Marvel Legends that we got, our Phase 1 and Phase 2. I mean, they look great. They look, but that's it. You play with them, they fall apart. Not like today. So yeah, we should be thankful, you know, but I also understand with the money and everything too. So
it is a huge deal.
Yeah,
it's the cost. The
but
cost
of seeing kids come in at the store. This is the most positive thing I could say. It is so much fun to see a kid at the store and see something that triggers his happiness. And it could be a $5. Like I said, they do make $10 toys, you know, and this just to see the kids' eyes, it makes it so much, you know, nicer to think that, you know what, these figures are still giving people hearts and dreams and memories like how we were back then, even though mine was like in World War I. So
at least you know. I'm glad you remember that. I'm glad your Alzheimer's hasn't kicked in, dude. That's great.
I hate you so much.
Well, I love you, dog. You're awesome.
Love you.
Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. And I guess since we're all janky and out of order, but we're going to go to Tony. And of course, he's going to talk about 5K toys. So let's give him a forum and talk about 5K toys. Tell me about Valiverse 2. I'm starting you off. I like beating you, dog.
I mean,
because you are the butt of the joke. I'm laughing at you.
Yeah, yeah.
I love you, dog. Tell me what you got.
Positives for the industry is that there's competition, and competition is good for everybody. The biggest thing is right now, like Castle was saying, there's so much to choose from. There's so many different things to choose from. I'm gonna go to Hasbro. When Hasbro was putting out the Joes, when the first wave of those 6 inches were coming out, you couldn't find them anywhere. People was trying to figure out where to go to find them, where to go to buy them, and there was nobody in direct competition with them until Valiverse came about. Once Valiverse came about and he started putting out product, they were like, oh, well, let's kick it up a notch. We're going to have to go into our bag of tricks and start putting this stuff out. Now, hate it or love it. You got to give credit where credit is due. If he hadn't came out when he did, we would probably still be dealing with the first 6 to 7 Joes that hit the market. We wouldn't have as many Joes as we have right now. You and I know, everybody in this group pretty much knows this. When the Joes dropped, they wasn't dropping like they were dropping now. Right. The only reason why they're dropping like they're dropping now is because of the product that Valiverse is putting out in direct competition with it. Now, as far as pricing goes, the U.S. has been behind the 8 ball for so long in the action figure business. They're just now catching up with SH Figure Arts. And if everybody's trying to figure out why the price increase, like it's been increasing on US figures, it's because they've been looking at the competition and trying to figure out, why is this guy over here spending $54 for an SH Figure Arts Deadpool when we have an Hasbro Deadpool over here for $24? So now they're giving you minimum for maximum price because they know that you're spending your money over here. And the only leverage that I can see that the U.S. companies have over Japan is probably the licensing of the products that they have over here. There's a lot of popular brands that we have over here. And they're starting to realize that, you know, if we start putting extra accessories, extra this, extra that, they'll buy it. But yeah, I think it's good for business, but at the same time, it's playing to our nostalgia, because if you look at everything that's been coming out, there hasn't been anything original but the independent stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that I showed you tonight was, you know, from 5K Toys. And a lot of the stuff that they're putting out, man, you haven't seen it anywhere else.
Right.
So, I mean, hate it or love it. That's where a lot of my money has been going, is independent stuff. And they're putting out top-notch quality stuff, man. But on the downside of that, it's the corporate entity right now is just trying to cash in on any and everything that's dealing with our nostalgia, man. And
and they're taking all our money because of it.
Yeah, I mean, you could either buy it or don't. I mean, I don't know how many variations of Ninja Turtles you need, but I'm kind of Ninja Turtle out at the moment.
I want all of them. I review all of them.
But like I said, it's a great time to be a collector because there's so much to choose from, and there's always something new coming around the corner.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Yep, I agree, man. Very much so. I'm glad you weren't too hard on that 5K Toys, man. You didn't even go on ramen this time, so I appreciate that.
Wow.
Thank you. But you make good points, man. Thank you. Very much so. And of course, Soundwave, I guess I'll let you talk again. I guess it's okay.
Ben Affleck.
Good job. Good job.
Positives. Most of it's already been said, but I did on my channel put a little poll up asking which company. And, you know, polls on YouTube won't give me 4 options, 4 slots. I said, which toy company gives you the most bang for your buck? And I was just trying to pick ones that were about evenly priced. I put Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane, and I put Playmates toys because of the turtles. I couldn't think of something else. I thought like NECA or, you know, but I was like, they're more collector, not toy. And so I just put those 4. I thought Hasbro would do worse, but it was like people voted that one the most as the best bang for their buck. And I don't know if this is a bias because most of my people watch my channel for Transformers, and that's Hasbro.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know, Hasbro they really overcharge because, you know, G.I. Joe is their own product. They own that. Why does it cost so much money? They could knock that down. If Mattel can put out like WWE Elites and Masterverse figures for $22 and give you multiple hands, heads, Build-A-Figures, you know, cloth clothing, and then they can put out a G.I. Joe figure for $25 and give you just maybe a couple hands and a couple guns or lots of little bitty knives. You know, it doesn't seem like you're getting the same, you know, product. I'm going more negative. I need to go positive. So I'm just saying, like you said, Mattel. I feel like Mattel gives you a good, you know, thing for your money. McFarlane, you know, you can buy some figures like the Superman, Supergirl, and they give you a flight stand in the package. I pay $22.99. I get a flight stand and a figure, a trading card, backdrop. It's just, I just feel like the sculpting's got a lot better in toys. A lot of things look like they used to always look, you know. So you get more now. So I think, yeah, the positives, the sculpting, the look of the toys, articulation, you know, that's probably the biggest positives. The competition. A lot of things come out. I'd still say like Mattel is probably my go-to. I wish they had more properties, more licenses, because I just feel like they do more for you. I don't know. But that's my positives. The sculpting is good. and everything lately. Even Hasbro overcharges, in my opinion. I think they nail a lot of the sculpting, minus Falcon from G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that face is terrible.
But a lot of the sculpting is getting, they're really good at that. The articulation is really good. And that's probably the biggest things, the biggest positives. And you can go in the stores now and find stuff like you're saying with the GI Joes. I follow a Facebook group. It's news. It's Indie Toys, and they post a lot of the Valiverse, Riot Press, and stuff like that. Ramen Toy, and doing all of their kind of stuff. And so you go now. You can buy a Judge. I can find most GI Joes in store. I have a Jinx hidden at Walmart. She's been sitting there for like 2 months.
Nice.
Eventually, I'll get her.
Yeah,
but
I got a fourth one I got to buy from the deep. So I'm getting ninjas. I'm getting female red suited ninjas. I feel you, dog.
Yeah, that's probably the positives. Yeah, just the sculpting.
Thank you, sir. That was a valid point. That was something I forgot to mention too. Yeah, G.I. Joe does not give you enough. Hasbro charges too much. They do too much, but at the same time, they're not giving us enough. But it's still good. It's the fact they're getting stuff right now. They finally got everything they want.
They want that SH Figure Arts dollars for the minimum amount of product that they're willing to put out for.
Right.
And they know that
G.I. Joe, they have a 2-pack, right? The 2-pack and the Tiger Force. How much is that? Isn't that $44.99?
Like $54.99.
Yeah.
$54.99?
Something like
you go
that.
to McFarlane and get a 2-pack of Superman for $39.99.
Right.
I don't see some of the correlation
value. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you don't like McFarlane's toys, but I'm saying the price. And G.I. Joe is owned by Hasbro. They don't have to pay a license for that.
Not at all. They own it.
I understand when you have you get your Turtles, the He-Man, the cartoon collection, $17.99. Turtles of Grayskull are $19.99. That's because they got to pay for that. The Playmates. They got to make a deal. It don't cost a little bit more. I just don't see how. I don't know. That's me going off on Hasbro there, though.
Nah, man, I hear you. I love how this positive section turned into positive and negative for everybody. It's just the way it turns.
There's lots of good stuff and there's lots of bad stuff.
That's what I'm saying. And we can discuss it like that too. I just wanted to see if there was like a bright spot in the darkness and despair of our collection, of what we collect, what we do. Of course, this is like an obsession with me. It's been an obsession since I was, in true story, I was on a date with a girl and we went to Target before we went to our movie. And when I was in Target, it was I hadn't picked up Marvel Legends, by the way, in years, like absolute years. And we were on a date, and I went to Target, and I just happened to walk by the toy section, and I saw the Marvel Legends All-Father wave for the first time, and it also they had the first wave of Guardians of the Galaxy figures. I about flipped my brain in the store. I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta go get a cart and put these in a cart real quick and buy them. So you're gonna have to wait while I do this. It's the first time I've done it in years. Like I start Marvel Legends, and by the way, I've been collecting Marvel Legends for most of my like high school, or actually it was after high school, a little bit after college. I found the first wave at Toys R Us and bought them. And kept buying them until they got bought out by Hasbro, who started making kind of wonky figures. They were okay, but they weren't great. So I bought it for a couple of waves of those, and I stopped. I was like, I'm done, until I saw that All-Father wave. And then I was like, I'm getting all of these. And it hasn't stopped since. And I just kept collecting them till they're all behind me, right here. These are all the figures, plus the ones in front of me, plus the ones beside me, plus the ones in the other 2 rooms. It's a mess where I am. So yeah, of course the date didn't go well, but hey, life happens. Quick story about me. Back to lovely Huggy. So tell us some positives, sir.
I like the fact that so many companies, their stuff actually kind of works together. It's all in the relatively same scale. Like you could do dumb stuff like that. Yeah. G.I. Joe, Aliens, Muppets, all relatively scaled the same together. All looks more or less correct.
Yeah. There's no wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't, and then it works out. Thank
That's my
you.
biggest gripe with McFarlane stuff is that it's just scaled a little bit too big to fit with like most of the other stuff.
Well, it's 1/7 scale because McFarlane wants to be different.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he wanted to set himself apart from everybody else.
Yeah, that can be a lot of work. That he's got downsides, and a lot of them from what Castle was saying, but I still like those figures for some reason. That and his fixation on Batman. He's got a huge
Batman.
Even though Batman does sell a lot, I don't think he should go as overboard as he is on that. I really want to interview him one day and ask him lots of questions, especially about why I haven't gotten another Wonder Woman. That Wonder Woman was the bane of my existence to get, just like the Baroness was on the coil bike in 2020. It's just I want the things. And he said in one of these lovely podcasts, well, I think Shartimus Prime, that he would never make a female characters don't sell well. Now I don't know if he's changed his statement on that, but he brought Wonder Woman out. We finally got a regular modern Wonder Woman that looks normal, but you had to get an arm and a leg to find her and break it. And once you get it on the secondary market, it's a hot nightmare. Cannot stand it. Don't understand.
Got one coming out in the Batman 66 line.
Yeah, good.
6-inch.
But this
Doesn't look like Linda Carter though, but it's got that kind of outfit, but not the face.
Yeah, it's just just like he made a Superman. That Superman never found it.
Yeah,
never saw it. But
I want it, but I don't like the face.
Yeah, the face was a little off because you don't know who they were made a 60s Superman to begin with. Yeah, it's weird. There was an episode of Batman where they were trapped, and I was like, oh my goodness, is Superman gonna come through the roof and save them? And I always thought that as a kid because I saw those as a kid, and I was like, oh yeah, Superman's gonna come. And then usually Batman and Robin save themselves. But whatever, it is what it is. Guys, we were going to do a Q&A, but we don't have enough people to do a Q&A. So I guess in the panel, and if you're still watching, do you guys have any questions for any of us for any reason? I mean, I'm talking about in the panel in general. Do you have any questions that you want to field to us? And we can answer them.
How much would you guys pay the most that you guys would pay for an action figure, new or old? Doesn't matter.
Depends on the figure and what it is, and what it has.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, what is the most you would pay? If it's like the best, whatever brand, Super 7, Mezco, NECA, it doesn't matter. What is the most?
Upper limit's about $150.
Okay.
$250
for just an action figure.
For one figure.
$250.
Yeah,
I've done it before with robots.
Did you say $350?
$250.
Oh, $250.
$250. Okay,
Mhm.
Brooks.
Okay.
Jelani, not cheap.
Oh yeah, understood.
I think like 80 is usually if anything's above 80, like it'd be something special for me to want to get it. There are certain figure arts figures I would pay a little more for, but generally I think like $20 is the most you should be charging for most standard figures these days, which of course they charge 30 most of the time, but that's just me.
Gotcha. I used to have a cap. If it was at $90, if I was a $90 figure, that's how much I would pay for it. But I broke that cap, and it was a Superman Hush figure that I bought for $100. That was the I forgot Mafex. It was Mafex. I saw it. They were the only company to get Superman's face right. Superman has had jacked up faces from pretty much everybody.
You're right.
No one knows how to make a Superman's my boy, if you can't tell. And I wanted a Superman with either a smiling face or like a grimacing angry face. It'd be one of the
Snyder
two.
face. A Snyder.
Yeah. You want one of the two. And no one was getting it right. And of course, McFarlane made his figures. He's got some hits and misses with Superman figures. But
I got one.
The ones are terrible.
Yeah,
They are really bad.
he's not trying to make a face. That 1,000,
No.
that 1,000
It
action
looks like
comic.
this.
Yeah, it's messed up. It's pretty jacked,
It's bad.
and it doesn't make sense to me. But the Hush figure from Mafex, even though it has the little green stuff from Poison Ivy and all that stuff, his face looks happy. It looks hopeful, and then he also has a grimacing face with the face. And I'm like, oh, you got both. Oh, I guess I'm paying for that. So my cap was broken, so I can go. If I like the figure, there's a Combatants for Glory Bernice that came out years ago, and she's like an action Spartan. She's kind of like a Spartan Amazon figure. She's $180 now. I couldn't find her from Z-Ray Toys.
Yep.
I'm considering buying it, even though I have no money. I want it.
Z-Ray Toys make some awesome stuff, man.
They do. Z-Ray Toy does make awesome stuff.
What is it?
ZXERAY Toys.
XERA. All right. I
Or
gotta check them
studios.
out.
I think they may be studios. But they do Combatants for Glory, and they have lots of what Tony showed. He's got, hold on.
This is a samurai. That's one of the samurais they did of an orc.
Samurai Orc. Of
And
course,
that
in the
thing is
box.
awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
110 scale.
But he's huge. He's nice. They make him really well. But like I said, she's now on the aftermarket. She's $180. I didn't get her in time, but I'm thinking about buying her. So it may be coming, but I gotta wait for a windfall or the lottery or whatever. So it is what it is. But yeah, thank you for the question, Castle.
No
and
problem.
your family's asking questions too. So I really love that they support. So your wife is asking, do you prefer buying figures online or in person in the store?
Hey, Brittany, I love you. Thank you.
It used to be it used to be in person, but depending upon where you buy your figures from, if somebody is of like mind, like me, and collects figures like I do, they're gonna pick the figure that they think is best from the lot before they send it out to you. Depending upon where you buy it from, a lot of collectors work at places that know, hey, if this is my job and I do this daily, and this person is trusting me to package up, a figure that I just ordered, they're probably going to look at all the figures they have available and pick out the best one from that lot and send it out. At least that's how I would do it.
Okay, so you work at Walmart anyway. So you get a choice of the pick of the litter before all of us. That's probably why you ain't got no figures at your store. But it makes sense.
A lot of my stuff is third party. I'm ordering it online, and I build a rapport with these companies, and I'm trusting them, to pull me something that's great. And if I have any kind of issues, you just reach out to them, and usually they'll fix the problems. That's another thing that's been happening too. If you think about it, when was the last time that something that you bought from Hasbro broke and they replaced it?
It's been a while.
These third-party companies, they stand by their product. If something goes wrong with it within a few days, you got the same piece that was a defect or whatever. That's the one. That's another plus too. With these small companies coming along, they're making a name for themselves and building rapport with the people. They stand by their product to the point that if something goes wrong with it, they have no problem with replacing it.
Well, Hasbro customer service is hit or miss because I had two problems a couple years ago. One was a star screen missing the cockpit piece, and they sent me a grapple. The other thing was the Commander class Rodimus Prime. They actually sent me a Rodimus Prime.
Nice.
So I got one for free. Just because the other one, all I did was complain about the trailer, how it wouldn't close all the way. I didn't think I'd get any kind of response. I just did that, and they sent me a whole other figure. I was surprised I actually got the same one. But yeah, a lot of these other places and smaller companies, they'll work with you, and they'll give you break an arm, they'll send you an arm to put back on and stuff. But,
That's good.
I like buying in person though. 'Cause I want to see what I'm buying.
Exactly.
That's where I'm at.
I agree.
Because I've ordered online a lot and get one that's just like the paint scratch, something's messed up. It's,
Yeah.
And you
And
can't
it's
trust
the
UPS, FedEx,
The
or
thrill.
Post Office to kick the package.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
I like to take it. I like to look at it. I'll put multiple copies up, check the paint. Mostly D about the paint on the figure.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
because you don't want
Biggest thing for me, that box has got to be intact.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's
Really?
another thing, too.
Oh, it depends on the
Is that what
box.
it is, Tony?
All my Masters and Universe are still in packages, pretty much.
Yeah.
I just haven't had space to open it and put it anywhere.
And that's what he don't understand, is why I can't open all the stuff that I have. I don't have space. If I
Nah,
have
you
space,
just don't like to open it.
if I
Tony.
have space,
Tony, storage.
Yeah,
yeah, but
you can store it. Then he's like, I want to keep the original package or sell it 30 years from now for $80 million.
I used to do that.
it's not
That's
going
what
anywhere if
packages
I've
are.
already got it.
So,
Yeah.
so
Vice
let me
versa,
go
if you can get
on. Let me go on this question even more, because we do it at our store.
Mhm,
Do you guys like? We buy collections from a lot of people.
mhm.
Okay, and I'm talking about collections from the 80s and 90s and all stuff. Do you guys? Do you guys shy away from buying collections that you can see they're right in front of you, but they don't have a box, but they are the original 1986 Transformers, you know? So
No,
Is it complete
not.
and in good condition?
it's all complete, all perfect.
Oh, definitely. I would definitely like try to get that collection. You know,
yeah, that's
I
nostalgia.
don't care about boxes.
That's
personally.
childhood.
You get it. Sight unseen.
I'd like to
Yeah.
have the box, but I'll still take the Transformer. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the price is not the same. You know
Right.
what I mean? We will
Yeah.
price it, used
Right.
without a box, and
yeah. I mean,
So
all that, but
Yeah,
a lot of people are like, "Ooh, I want that figure. I don't care. He doesn't have the box, but he's got everything. He's in good condition. He's going to go on a shelf anyway." I
yeah.
don't care.
there's a lot more people that you think that do that.
Yeah.
And that's nice. It's nice to see.
Yep.
Everybody will ask, well, does this come with the box? I'll be like, no. That's why the price is this low. And
Yeah.
they were like, okay, no problem.
Yeah, because you want it because you're a kid. You've been a kid.
Yeah.
I'm buying it for nostalgia. I mean, as a kid, I didn't keep the box.
Right?
I love the artwork and the look of it, but I didn't keep it.
Right.
Right.
So bring up your son, Spilio, because your family is in there, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much.
Yep. My son and my wife. Love
I
you.
love it. I love it. And Seth is asking, what's the highest y'all ever paid, though?
600 for Galactus.
Yeah. What is the
Yeah, I'd say 600 for Galactus
I
too.
paid 500 for 2 Mosho giant robots from Japan. They were $250 a piece.
Still
So
a
when you
lot.
see these things are awesome, dude. They have hydraulics. They're fully articulated. They
I've
light
seen the
up.
boxes.
I don't have space. If you look around me, I don't have space.
He doesn't have space. I've been there. It's very He's in a tiny apartment, but hey, you can still open them bad boys and play with them, right?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
And they're awesome. But these things they feel like you can probably kill somebody with it if you threw it.
Yep.
Well,
I'll
I'm
probably
gonna say,
believe you. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Seth, thank you for asking that question. But since your mom is listening, I don't remember. I don't know what it is.
Brooks, how's the highest you've ever paid?
Probably be that Figure Arts Griffith. It was like a little over 100.
It was. Yeah.
Is that the one with the horse?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
That's beautiful.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I had like
love
tax
that.
money, so I was like, I'm getting that.
Yep. And that's the highest you've ever paid. So I'm appreciative of that, dude.
Yeah.
Mine's like
what else you
300.
said? 300? What'd you have?
But I can't remember the actual price. It was a third-party Transformer.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't have it anymore. But yeah.
It
What
had
happened?
to go.
I sold it to a friend. He wanted it more than I did, so
Yo,
I sold it for cost. I get
Oh,
like
those
$289 or something like that, $299.
those
awesome.
third-party Transformers can be up there, man. Fan Toys makes the best ones, in my opinion.
They're solid. You can beat someone death with those. They got a lot of die cast in them and stuff. I got
Yeah.
a few still, but not many.
Okay.
Jelani has a lot of what I had.
Yeah, I bought most of your masterpieces. Yep, I did. In fact, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I still got a few more in there.
Yeah, dude, I still want them. Yes. You just show me which ones you want. We will talk. We will definitely
Nate's
talk.
got a pretty intense Transformer collection
He does.
behind him there too.
Behind him. It's very impressive. Yeah, you got wait, hold on.
He's
You
even got
got
a pretty
you
cool
both do.
collection of his alternator. His alternators are wicked.
I've got stuff still in boxes because I haven't found a spot for it yet. So that's
Oh, it's in boxes. It's in boxes.
motherfucker. Look at all that nut in boxes.
That's right. That's right. I respect you, Huggy. I respect you.
You can eat a dick over that one, Tony.
Yeah. So yeah. But
I got this guy. I found this guy at Replay Toys.
hold on. Replay is the best.
Yeah, it's a
Y'all
Biotech
go visit
asterisk.
Jordan at Replay Toys when you get a chance.
Oh, that's pretty awesome right there,
that's
dude.
Nice.
so nice looking.
That's the
I had the original the alternator, but I sold it. I had this one in tracks.
That is
I sold it. It only cost $40.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So
That
I looked
is
them up
cool.
online. eBay is going for like 70 or 80. So I'm like, oh, I'll buy it.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna open it and keep it though.
Yeah.
I just haven't yet because I don't have space, so he's in a box.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I can show you my room. It's just boxes. Mostly it's WWE Elite stuff.
Of course. As
Still
it
in
should.
packages.
I still gotta put mine out. I gotta eventually get my wrestling stuff out. I haven't had time. But yes. All right. So thank you, Seth, for the question. But you, it looks like you have another one. So we're gonna give you another question. How long has everybody been collecting? We're just gonna go around.
Okay.
So I'll start. Seth, I have been collecting toys since. Well, first of all, my first toy ever that I bought with my own money was a 1986 Optimus Prime from Service Merchandise. I remember it very well. I bought it with money I had like saved because I got it some for my grandma. I got some for my aunt.
Service merchandise.
Yep, and they used to have a little conveyor belt where they put the stuff on the conveyor belt and bring
Man,
it to
that
the
was
truck.
awesome, dude.
But mine was easy because mine was in the actual, like the queue line when you go in and pay for your stuff. So it was sitting there. It was just sitting there. And it was an impulse buy that I wanted. And I had my little money in my hand and I was all excited and I gave it to the lady. So I've been collecting since I was in kindergarten, probably.
Wow.
And I stopped on and off, of course. I went to middle school and discovered girls. And I discovered girls in high school, so I didn't collect as much then. I didn't do as much. I got to college. When I got to college, that's when the money dropped because I had my own job. I was able, I had my own car, so I could go places. I went places and I went to Toys R Us a lot. And I just go to Toys R Us and look at stuff. When I started back again, is when I mentioned before, Marvel Legends. I saw the original Marvel Legends. That was Cap, Thor,
Hulk. Yep.
and the original wave. And Toad. I got all those that day. I bought them that day. And I hadn't collected figures in years. And then did it all over again. And it started from there for a long time. Then I stopped. And then I had that date. And then I started over again. And here we are. So it's been years. It's been all my life, 40. I say I'm 40. So about 40 years. Somewhere in
You're 40?
45. I'm
45. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
Tony, how long have you been collecting toys?
Mine started with Masters of the Universe, and I was born in 74. So I started collecting Masters of the Universe real
Man,
serious.
you're old. What
God.
the? Wow.
Yeah, what's up with your World
I'm
War
kidding.
Son stories?
I'm kidding, Tony. I'm 70, 1970, so I'm making fun of you.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You say 1870? I mean, how was the
Go
gold rush?
fuck yourself.
So you guys actually got to meet Jim Crow.
Did you get dysentery?
No, that didn't happen to me. I wasn't the one that was trying to do all the Oregon Trail stuff. So,
No, fair enough.
man, I loved that game as a kid, though.
Nice. All right. So,
But yeah, it started with Masters of the Universe, and then it just kept going from there. Masters of the Universe at me and my little brother, and then later on with me and my friend Isaiah jumped into G.I. Joe, and it's been going ever since.
That's awesome.
Okay, nice. Well, what about you, Huggy?
This time around, probably about 2015 or so. Yeah, similar story for you. Did shit when I was younger. Middle school, high school, girls, marriage, couldn't do shit. Military, always gone. So had to wait until actually be retired to actually do this stuff again.
Yeah. Well, the coolest thing about that is, man, you can go and get what you want when you want it.
Yep.
That's the and you don't have to answer to anybody. You just go and get what you want when you want it now.
Yep.
And you're able to enjoy it even more.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like, don't have to worry about paying for kids that much. So it's like I can get all the toys I want.
Exactly. All right. Very nice. So go ahead, Soundwave. Tell us.
I probably stopped a little bit in the early 2000s. When I was a kid, started with He-Man, and then I went to Transformers and G.I. Joe. Had some Star Wars mixed in. Then middle school, I was still buying like starting lineups. And high school, still starting lineups. And then we moved on to Star Wars when it came back out in 95, when they started doing the Power of the Force. Again, got that. Then moved on to WWE, like wrestling figures. Then in the early 2000s, I took a short break, sold all my Star Wars figures, and then Transformers started re-releasing stuff, like the older ones. Came around the commemorative series when Dreamwave Comics came. I got back into it then, and I've been in it ever since. So.
Nice. Very nice. All right. And of
this
course,
is a mix of everything.
Nice.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Spilio.
Right.
You got to tell us.
Back
Were you playing with Lincoln logs? Like, did you have Lincoln logs?
We made figures out of wood. No,
That's what I thought. You whittled them.
Yeah. No,
Right.
I've been collecting, honestly, I've been collecting comics since I was 12 years old. So that's 1982 and everything. And I have to tell you, I never was a big action figure collector, except for my son. When he was out of age, that Batman Adventures came out. And of course, they had the scuba Batman, the flying Batman, the Camelot Batman.
Right.
So we put all of them for him to bite the ears off. So, but collecting, I will tell you, it started the last year. All this stuff was just recent that I showed you guys.
Right.
Within the last year, because yes, working at a comic book store, you see all that stuff, but I never knew that I actually liked collecting action figures. So, and I do have to pick and choose, because like you guys said, these were a lot of money, like, I hope my wife's not listening, but that was $80. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because
40 a piece.
All right. So I will pick and choose, but I'm just starting to get into the action figures, especially with the Man Thing, the Werewolf by Night coming out. So yes, the drug just got me, and I am not going to rehab. Okay, so
That's
I'm
right. Never.
So those two Punisher sets that you have, were those the only two that you managed to find out of that collection?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I haven't showed you guys. I got tons. I got Spider-Woman, I got Hellcat, I got She-Hulk, Hercules. And Jelani saw the other ones. Like I have
he's got
Monster Collection.
The Monster Collection.
Which that was, I will tell, oh, honey, I'm sorry, but it was $210.
Yeah,
so
it was expensive.
For that thing. Yeah. I'll show
it's hard to find, though. You'll never see it again.
Yeah,
you see it, you'll never see it again.
They went off the shelf. Once people realized they were there, gone.
They're gone.
Gone.
Like you still like individually, those figures are expensive.
Yeah.
It's
but Tony,
insane.
you're right. Yeah, I saw the old ones, and I do. I'm not a collector of like, I need to get Phase 1. or I need to get phase 2 or phase 3 or phase 4. I'll get the ones that I like, not to build a figure and all stuff like that. Like, I love Spider-Woman, so I will get a Spider-Woman one. Yeah, and Hellcat, and there's a lot of females. Okay, anyway, so
it's what I collect as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm long story short, I'll say within the last year I become an action figure collector, and I like it, because it's new, so, and adds a lot to the comic books.
It does.
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Good deal.
So
thanks, Spilio. I appreciate that, man.
You're welcome, brother.
And of course, Brooksy.
Oh boy,
man. I want to know this myself.
Well, I don't consider, like, when I was a kid, I wouldn't consider that collecting per se. I was just, me buying toys. Like, I did have a collection in a sense, but I figure I really actually started actively collecting around the first, like, Marvel Legends wave. So probably like the early 2000s. So probably about 24 years.
Wow.
And I've kind of collected in waves, like I ebbs and flows a little bit. Sometimes I like fall off of figures a little bit for a while and get back into them. But yeah, like I think I've been more consistent in my comic book collecting than I ever was in my figure collecting.
Yeah, same here. Mm-hmm.
I hear you, man. I mean, of course, and I did comics for years, but I made a choice. I was like, do I do action figures or do I do comics? And I chose action figures.
Really?
I had to. It was the money. I couldn't buy $6 a book, $9 for a book.
Yeah,
and I could just get an action figure and be done with it. But the action figures have cost so much now, and they're heavier to carry since I've moved 3 times in 2 years.
Oh,
it's been a nightmare to move figures. But I thought moving books was bad. Moving figures is worse. So, especially if they're out of the package, and then you got little pieces everywhere. It took me like years. It took me the 2 years to get back to a level where I can find my things again. But at the same time, it's fine. I mean, I've been collecting it long enough to be okay with it.
Oh,
so I made the choice, and I'm glad I made the choice.
Yeah,
it's
Does
very
everybody here read comics or no?
Yeah,
I do.
I still read comics. I
used to. I haven't been into them in a while because I don't have the money.
Yeah.
Now, I've been collecting comics since I was 8. My dad got me started in collecting comics back in the day.
Yeah.
Me and my little brother, and I've been collecting Spider-Man ever since.
No,
I think I got out of mostly comics and Marvel probably in the early 90s.
That's awesome. Yeah, I have 55 long boxes of comics, and my wife wants to divorce me. So
fair enough.
Them or
hey, finances are the number one cause of divorce. Be careful.
My hat's off to you, man, because every time I sold a portion of my collection, somebody opened up a store with it.
Oh, did your heart just freaking burst?
I felt like I lost a leg and an arm.
Oh, that's horrible. But I get you. I'm so hard, because I do have a lot of keys. I don't know where they are. I know it sounds terrible, but I have Marvel Secret Wars number 8 somewhere. I have Giant Size X-Men number 1 somewhere. It's just like it's just
my oldest son. He keeps telling me, he goes, Dad, you got a lot of key stuff. You need to go ahead and get that stuff slabbed, man.
Yeah.
You got all of these books and you keep moving with them. You just need to go ahead and get them slabbed.
Yep, before they start really messing up.
Yeah.
It's true, because when I do not like slabbing new books.
Right.
That books that came out 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I don't care if they're a key or not. To slab it, I think it's a waste. But like you said, to slab it, whatever grade you get, it is so much easier to sell it. You don't have to negotiate. You don't have to everything.
It is what it is.
Exactly. It is what it is. With the raw books, I mean, what 6.5 to me might be totally different. 6.5 to you. Right. You know what I mean? So it's so hard to sell, and who you're going to sell it to, and all. That's a long story, but getting them slabbed and everything, that's what I got to do. But it's funny that how the collecting the comics and the action figures come together. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but mine is it's a wide variety of things that I collect. So, I mean, from hats to shoes to toys to jerseys to action figures to Hot Wheels.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What's your team?
Jacksonville.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So no, we're in
former Cowboy.
So
yeah, I understood.
Yeah.
Yep. And Huggy, I don't think I got to you. How long have you been collecting?
No, it's 2015.
2015. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did ask you.
Yeah.
That's right.
We did right before I got booted off.
Yeah, I kicked you off. Yeah.
Whoa. Ouch.
If y'all got booted, the only person that got booted was Soundwave. I only kicked him out.
Yeah, man, you kicked me out.
You had things that happen. I don't know what you're talking about. You were talking about the McFarlane stuff, and
you
the problem
out because you're a McFarlane fanboy. So
not really. You're okay.
I'm kidding.
I'll never be. I want to meet Todd though. I do want to meet him.
I do too, but I don't look forward to it.
I'll let him talk. I don't care.
That's true.
The numbers, man.
That is
so
true.
yeah, we got one more question, and then we might wrap this up. Last question. It comes from Lexi.
Oh my gosh, that is Seth's girlfriend. So I got the whole family here.
Look at you.
Oh my God.
Running things.
Oh my God. Love you, Lexi. Thank you.
All right, Lexi. Can you remember what was your very first figurine or comic book? Now, I did answer that question for me. That was Optimus Prime. That was my first toy ever that I bought with my money. So
first figurine for
oh man.
That's
a good question.
That I actually started collecting?
Yeah, I'm guessing. Or the first one you ever had, or first comic book you ever had.
The first few comic books that I originally got started into, my older brother Billy got me started, was Submariner #1. Because he read those books. Submariner, Toro, The Flash. Who else was it? Doc Savage. And then it was the stuff that came out from Golden Key. Solar Man of the Atom. And I think there was a guy called Nexus at that time frame. So my first books that I got was Silver Surfer #50. And I don't know if you remember that. They had that embossed cover. And it was hard to find, and you couldn't find them in comic book stores. And at the time, my older brother, he was collecting, I want to say it was just sports memorabilia, sports entertainment magazines and stuff like that. So he would go to Books A Million. And that's when he told me, hey, if you're looking for that book, if it's not at this comic book store, we'll go to Books A Million. When I go pick up my sports magazine, you look on this comic book rack and you can probably find it. And when I was going to the shops, when they were selling out of it, before it got like mainstream and people knew about it, you could always leave the comic book shop and go to the mall and walk down to Books A Million and go right in there, go to the back of the store, and that comic book smell would be right there in the corner.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. And they would have them all on that rack, and that's how I got, my Silver Surfer #50. I remember that. That was like an iconic book for me. And that got me started. That got me started collecting heavily. And at the time, my dad was already collecting Spider-Man for me. And I shifted from Prince Namor to the Silver Surfer to my main character was Spider-Man. And I ran with that. And when I started getting heavily into collecting figures, my mom at the time bought me He-Man and Skeletor for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
And I was one of those kids that had a birthday in January. So you got gypped. You get everything in Christmas. So you got your birthday and your Christmas stuff. So she only managed to find me He-Man and Skeletor, but I got my birthday money And that's when I started buying the Masters of the Universe. So that next figure that I got was Man at Arms. And everybody used to laugh at me because whenever we started playing with all the other figures, I always gravitated to Man at Arms. Is because that figure meant a lot to me because that was my money that I spent on that figure. And I love the concept of this dude having his mace with the helmet and the armor and everything on. Even though He-Man was supposed to be the most powerful man in the universe, Man at Arms was the shit for me.
That's awesome.
And, yeah, so Man at Arms, I'd have to say, was probably the first figure that I got with my own money, and the first comic book that I bought with my own money was the Silver Surfer number 50.
Okay.
That's the one where he fought Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a prelude to the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yep.
Yeah, with the silver foil cover. Yeah.
Look at Brooks bringing the
Yep.
knowledge.
Yep.
Well, he does that. He does that from time to time. He is a gem of wisdom. All right, Soundwave. What about you, man? What was your very first figurine or comic book?
Figure I can't really remember. It's either He-Man or Ram Man. It's one of my first toys. Because I always played with Ram Man, so I'm trying to think. That's probably one of my first ones.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
then comic books, I really don't remember. Probably a Transformers comic. I remember going to, I think it was Bookland, where Books A Million
Yep.
was on
I remember Bookland.
University in the old mall.
Park
Yeah.
Place.
And you walk back there, and to the right, and you turn a little corner. They had like a spinning rack, and I got a Transformers comic off that for like 75 cents. I don't remember which one it was. It's one of our in the top 10 issues numbers, but I don't remember which one.
Spilio, get me up, dog.
The first comic that I ever read was, I don't remember the number, and I had it here. I don't know where it is. I still have it. It's Flash, and it's actually the episode that Barry Allen breaks the Reverse Flash's neck. You know, I think it's 135, 134, but I'm not too sure. But that was the first comic that I got because of, like I said, I was 12 years old. I was middle school in Dover, New Jersey. And so that was the first year of middle school. And right across the street was like a little convenience store that had the rack of comics. So that's when I was like, what the hell? Because this was gorgeous. And so lunch money went to those comics. And I will have to say with figures, what started off with me was actually this freaking G.I. Joe. I don't know who he is. I have no idea. Techno Viper and everything like that. I just liked how he looked with the purple and the black. You know, it was actually really cool. And that one is the one that started this recent addiction. So there you go.
Nice. Very nice. We got to have an origin story. Everybody's got one.
Yep.
Brooks has one too. Tell me, Brooks, when was yours?
Here we go.
What's your very first figurine or comic book?
Like figure, I don't know. That goes too far back. Like I remember my first Ninja Turtle that I got was Donatello. That's why Donatello's always been my favorite Ninja Turtles, because when I was a kid, like he was the first one I bought.
Cool.
But my first comic was Uncanny X-Men number 300. It was the one with the hollow foil cover with like all the little X symbols on it.
Yeah.
John Romita Jr. It had like Wolverine, Storm, and Cyclops on the cover.
Yeah.
That's your first? That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, and because like I just started watching the animated show, and I was getting into it, and my parents got me an Easter basket. It had that comic, and it had like Adventure number 5, I think. Whichever one had Juggernaut in it. But yeah, those two, like lost the X-Men Adventures number 5. Like I lost it, but I still have my Uncanny 300. Like I'll always have that book.
Nice. Yeah, don't ever sell it.
I'll take it to the grave.
Yes, exactly.
I must have read it like a million times as a kid too. Like I would always be like reading through it over and over again.
That's what they should be. Read them.
Exactly. You're supposed to read them.
Exactly.
Like I don't understand what the problem was when we were kids. Like people would
Well, it's like there's this whole idea that your collection is going to be worth something, so you need to keep it in good shape. And if you read it too much, you bend the pages or
that.
And I don't really care about that so much.
No.
Still don't really, but
no, good. It's the way it should be.
Good grief. You are absolutely correct.
Yes, you are.
All right. I do want to mention in the chat that one collection down is here. Fable Station, brother.
Fable.
Station.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
He blames us, man. He blames us for his current figure collecting, which it is our fault because we were doing show and tells at the end of our movie reviews or in our back chats in 2020, which he watched religiously and decided to get his own YouTube channel. Check out One Collection Down on YouTube. He has a great show. It's absolutely awesome. Great table and his amazing friends. Just shouting you out, dude. I wish I had a way to do that. Whatever. But thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, I'm very happy you're here as well. But
brother.
Yep. Going on to Huggy though. We'll do you, man. What was your first figure? What did you do? Your first
trying to remember the first figure. I can't remember. God, had it been, I think it was a turtle. Back in about 86. Can't remember which one. Yeah.
Nice.
But the first comic I bought myself wasn't until 92 for the X-Men #1.
Which cover?
The gatefold.
It was a gatefold. As you should.
Yes, exactly.
I had to buy them all. I was that dude.
I forgot to tell y'all my first comic.
I had no money to buy anything else with.
So you were just like X-Men #1. It's everywhere.
Well, my brothers were buying, I was reading Punisher, Transformers, stuff like that, because my brothers were buying that. And X-Men was the first one I actually got to buy myself.
Yeah. It's good to buy it yourself. It feels
That's
better.
awesome. Yes. Yeah.
You
feel accomplished.
Yeah. It's good for gifts, but man, when you get it on your own Steam and you look at it yes, right. I feel you, dog.
Yep.
I used to try to make my dad try to understand that these books came out weekly, and we skipped a week, and I'm like, Pops, I think we should go get books this week. He was like, no, we're not gonna go get them this week. I'm like, okay.
You should try that
next week.
Get it done. Yeah. My first comic book ever was bought at a gas station on a trip to Mobile. My parents would always go to Mobile because my mom or my grandmother, God rest her soul, used to live in a place called Grove Hill, Alabama. And Grove Hill, Alabama was nothing but clay dirt roads, and it was as boring as all get out. And I was at a gas station, and she bought me. My mom bought me a comic that was Johnny Thunder.
Wow!
It was Johnny Thunder and something lightning. I cannot remember the name of it, but I have the book. I have several of the books. I can't remember. I remember the book.
Yep.
It was a little racy for me. I don't know why she bought this book, but I got this book, and it was like Johnny Thunder had a trophy or something, and when the trophy was like this beautiful naked woman with lightning bolts on her back, and the trophy itself, he would do something with it, and the lightning bolt lady would come out of it. Johnny Lightning came out, or Johnny Thunder. I can't remember. I have the book. I feel terrible. I don't know the details. I didn't know I'd be asked this question, but it was such. It impacted me a lot to be like, hey, I want to get comic books. So my mom would take me every week to a place called the Tattooed Lady.
Yeah.
But my origin story is this. I have a quick origin story. I was bullied a lot in middle school. I was bullied a lot, more than usual. People stole my Jordans.
Me too.
People made a lot of fun of me and all that other junk when I was in middle school. I got better. It just took time. But I was so mad, and I was always in the counselor's office. And in the counselor's office, our counselor's name was Nadia King. Thank you, Nadia King. I don't know where you are, but thank you so much. Because what she did, she introduced me to proper comics.
Really?
She started me off, but she was just being nice. She was like, I know you've been having a lot of problems with a lot of people, but it's good for you to sit down and read. And I notice you read a lot. So I want you to try this book. So she didn't give me a comic book. She gave me a calendar for X-Men.
Wow.
It was an X-Men calendar. I bought another one. To this day, it was just different famous X-Men covers. Different X-Men, different stuff. And I was like, wow, who's this? Wow, who's that? And I really like Wolverine and I really like Cyclops. And Cyclops was on the cover of the X-Men cover of the calendar. I don't know what book it was. I think it was like X-Men 5, something like that. And they're jumping out with their costumes. And I'm like, yeah, I want that. So like she had a comic book store and it was called the Comic Shop. And I went there like once or twice. And I went there first. But then like I said, it kind of grew from there to Tattoo Lady comic books, where I got to meet Venom for the first time, and also the Public Library, where I met Captain Marvel and her Avengers.
Wow.
The Rambeau Avengers. I was all about that for years. I read a lot of, I read Infinity Gauntlet. I read all the major titles. I love DC. I was about the Batman run when Briefogle was a part of it.
No.
I love those books. I loved how Batman was gritty and all this other stuff. I still have the Batman where the Two-Face is on the cover and it's just his face and he's flipping the coin. Always clean. I love it.
Always.
And that was, but my first comic book was the Johnny Thunder, or the Johnny Thunder comic book. And I can probably pull it up. It's in my stacks now. I just have to find it.
Yeah.
It was the very first book I ever had. And I tore that book to shreds, but I kept, every time I saw it, it was the same issue.
Yeah.
Every time I saw it, I'd buy it because it was super cheap.
Same
So
here.
like,
Same.
all right,
Exact here.
it's fine. So I had multiples for a while.
Nice.
And that was my first comic book.
And you
But
should.
yeah, there we go.
Good.
Before we go, I do feel remiss if he's still here. Fable, if you're still here, let me read your comment first. Comics help me learn how to read. Every time I came across a word I couldn't understand, I pulled out the good old Webster's Dictionary. Dude, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate that. Always stationing you. Did you have a question for us? A question for any of us if you have the chance, Fable? If not, it's cool. We can end it here if we need to. We've been going for like 2.5 hours.
Do it. This was awesome.
I really enjoy.
We need to do this again.
Yeah.
It has been a pleasure to speak to all of you, see what your thoughts are on the toy community. It is so super fun to do this with you. We're gonna do more live streams in the future. I think I have the knack for it now.
No, you did great.
And I really, it's been a bumpy road, and it's to get to here. We're gonna do more. Hopefully, we'll get to 500 subscribers very soon. Once we get to 500 subscribers, we'll start getting monetized. So if you guys want to tip us or give us anything like that, hey, for what we say or not, I don't know. Who cares?
That's awesome.
We're trying to get there. We're trying to get to that level so we can buy more toys and review them for you.
Exactly.
We're really appreciative. I'd like to thank each guest, each person here. I especially want to thank Manny for the thumbnail that he made for us. Thank you, Manny. I know you're not on the internet right now, but we really appreciate you. I'll ask you guys. I'll say more, but I want to go ahead and get Fable's question. Fable's question is, what is a figure you still want? Let's do that real quick. We can make this brief. So the figure I still want, I want the Bernice from Combatants for Glory. Combatants for Glory. She's hard to get, and she's an Amazon figure, and she's a ramen. So I really like her, and I want to get her. Tony, real quick. What figure do you still want? You still want not Mr. T.
I made this figure, but I want them to release the one that came out from the cartoon when I was a kid.
Okay, Mr. T.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yep.
Sound waves. Oh yeah, since we're doing this, Tony, thanks for being here. What is do you have anything to promote?
Tony's Toy Chest. It's my Facebook page where I have posts for different type of toys and post a lot of y'all's reviews and everything on there. If you like new stuff, you like to see what's coming down the pike, go to Tony's Toy Chest on Facebook.
All right, Tony's
and if
Toy
you're
Chest.
looking for cool artwork and some cool characters that you never heard of, Shoebox Heroes _2019. That's where you'll find my original characters and stories.
All right, Tony, thank you so much for being here, man. We really appreciate you, man.
Man, it was a pleasure.
Thank
Looking forward to doing it again.
Cool. All right, Soundwave. Wait, what am I doing? What did I just do? I don't know. I did something internet-y. I'm pressing the button and I'm doing the thing. Sir, tell us what figures do you still want?
God, there's a lot. Probably Legion of Doom, Road Warriors, or Demolition, WWE Elite. I know they made some years ago, and they're like $200 to $300 online.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I re-release that, or if I can like win the lottery to buy them. That's what I still want.
Fair enough.
It's like an independent wrestling toy company that's making those, aren't they?
Yeah, they're making the Hasbro ones. I've seen those. Like I think I can't remember what the company is, but making some that are Hasbro size, like the old Hasbro figures from the late 80s or early 90s. I think it was. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of those. I've seen some of those. And there's another company that makes the bone crunching versions of figures. They have like a Macho Man and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
okay. Good deal, dude. And promote your channel, man. You have more subscribers than us. So
yeah, I don't get that many views, but yeah, that's Soundwave 884, I think is what it is on YouTube. Then on Instagram, that's Soundwave _884 reviews. I'm also on Facebook at Soundwave 884 or just Jacob Cawthorn, my real name.
Thank you so much for being here, dude. I appreciate you for doing this. And I think I hit the chat. That's why all my stuff disappeared. Hold on. I don't know how to internet anymore. Spilio! Dude, you and your family freaking rule. I really love all of you. Thank you all for being here.
They are
You made
awesome.
my
aren't they?
stream feel awesome.
I'm freaking blessed with a great family.
That is
and
awesome.
everything.
So yeah. So what figures of one you still want?
I am looking forward to the Werewolf by Night figures that are coming out.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, which is the first Marvel Legends was the man thing. I'm looking forward to those. I'm actually looking forward to, again, with Blokies, with their second and third wave that are coming out. Because they have the big ones like this one, but then they have a little ones that don't light up that are like $8, but they're like blind boxes. But with these, again, $15, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And hopefully you guys can catch me on The Experience. I'm making some shorts for them called Castle's Corner. So it's a couple of videos I do either once or twice a week of maybe books you have missed or you never heard of, because I will not do Marvel or DC, even though I did a Werewolf by Night. But that's biased because that's
we won't get you, man. We won't.
Yeah, that's true. So that's where you can catch me, and hopefully you can catch me again here for future live events.
Absolutely, dude. I'm bringing you back.
Sweet.
You're that dude. And you bring your family.
But I have to tell you, I pay double more than the next time than here. Okay?
Fair enough. Good money.
Brother. Thank you.
All right, I love you too, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. And of course, Brooks, I'm gonna save you for last because I'm gonna get Huggy over there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Huggy Bear's Toy Shop on Facebook. I do pictures of my toys, just doing random dumb stuff, random mashups of whatever I can figure out the time. I post inconsistently at best.
At best.
Yeah, at best. Like I haven't done anything in a few weeks because I been uninspired lately. That's on me.
And what is a figure you still want?
Well, it's coming out, but it's not out yet. I want the Lieutenant Titus from Space Marine 2.
Ooh,
Okay.
I
Ooh,
forgot
wow.
about him.
Yeah,
Nice.
He wants it. He wants it now.
great game. I wish they would have done a figure for the first one when he was Captain Titus as a standard firstborn. But now he's a Primaris, so he's bigger.
I just want a hard copy of the damn game.
No shit. I still want a copy of it.
That could probably happen. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Huggy's Toy Shop. Subscribe to him. We're working on your logo. Manny is working hard on your logo. He'll let me know something soon.
Oh, cool.
So,
all right.
Just to tell you on a live show. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting me review at your home. Your setup is amazing. You are amazing. You're a great dude, man. And I appreciate you. And you know all the usual stuff. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. And of course, my homeboy. Where did he go? Really, Brooks? Really, Brooks? Brooks is petty. Brooks is my partner in crime. Brooks, I wouldn't have done this without Brooks. Brooks named our channel. Brooks, even though there's 75 other Go Figures, we are Go Figure Reviews. You can find us on the internet. We do stuff. Brooks, god dang it. Is that you down there? Is that you? Did you kick yourself out? Dadgummit, Brooks. Dadgummit, Brooks.
He's back.
I know. I just like to be mad at Brooks for no reason. What is a figure that you still want, sir?
Well, I mean, it's an impossible thing, but I wanted a figure that I've always wanted was Dino Riders from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like the one I remember was the only one I remember was Serena, the chick Dino Rider. I think she came with the pterodactyl with missile launchers on it and shit.
Nice.
But I know I'll never see that probably, but I'm hoping if I talk about it enough, it'll cause somebody to actually re-release Dino Riders.
Yeah.
There is a third-party company that's making them.
That's what I thought. I heard something like that.
There is a third-party
Dino Riders is
making
my dream. My dream resurrection has done it.
I want it. I want it all. I want it now.
As corny as it may sound, mine would be Jason the Wheel Warriors.
Ooh, those would be nice too.
Oh, dude, Dino Saucers.
Yeah. Yeah. I want Dino Saucers. We're getting copyright now.
Bring back Bionic 6.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, please. Yes.
All right, guys.
That would be a good franchise to relaunch right now.
Right? All of them. It
will fit in today's modern day society.
Absolutely. Tony and I, let's get to it.
Yep. Get to working. Get to work. Absolutely. Bruh, guys, it's been so awesome to do this. We're going to do this again.
Please.
Very, very soon.
Don't wait another 4 years to do it.
Please.
I'm trying.
You got to set a schedule at least the first of the month, the middle of the month, or the end of the month.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there.
It.
We're still doing reviews. We're still pumping out stuff. I want to get the last bit of housekeeping. For the people that are here, tell your friends, please vote for us at the CBC Awards. Please. I want to come at least in second place to Jim Mint. That would be nice. At least trying, okay? I want us to be award winning. It would be lovely if we could get that done. Thank you so much for watching for that. We will have other live streams probably sometime next month. I'm going to probably do 1 or 2 a month. So get ready for that.
Let's do it.
We have more videos coming out, especially I will go ahead and bring it out now real quick. That this is Springer. I'm going to end up reviewing him sometime soon.
I've got better things to do than die.
Yep, I'm gonna start transforming stuff on camera. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, don't.
That will not happen.
He's a pain in the butt.
But just to let you know, this might be a review, so check it out. If not, we've got tons of other toys that are behind me that we're going to totally review. So please check us out. Thank you guys so much again. Love you all. We're going to end the stream now. And of course, get out there and go figure.
Ooh.
That was awesome.
It was.
That was awesome.
It still is. Still no end.
What the hell?